My Garito Podcast Network presents
Chicano Shuffle, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano Shuffle, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer
or two.
Chicano Shuffle, Esteps an asshole, just lost some fans. Oh well, tough shit.
Tough shit.
Chicano Shuffle, Ramon's el guapo, he tells good stories. Let's interrupt.
We will.
Chicano Shuffle, we love our fam. We hope you like this. If not, oh well.
Oh well.
Hey there, shufflers. Here to talk to you about Manscaped. As you all know, this weekend is Cinco de Mayo. And some of you will go out, celebrate with a couple of chelas, some shots, tacos. Chances are the champ will make an appearance. And why not make him look at his best? Time to trim that rooster. Go get yourself the Performance Package. You'll get the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker. Takes care of your ears and nose. It's a little trimmer. You'll also get anti-chafing deodorant, the Soothing Aloe Ball Spray, a travel bag, and some moisture-wicking underchonis.
Ay, güey.
I know. But, Cinco de Mayo, people are going to celebrate. So, uno nunca sabe. But wait. If you're trimming el gallo, why not fix your scruffy, out-of-place beard? Manscaped has the answer for you. The Beard Hedger by Manscaped. The Beard Hedger comes with a built-in adjustment settings. It's waterproof. And with a clean and fresh beard, you're setting it up for a grand finale. Your chile.
Ay, güey.
I mean, tienes que estar un poquito carita, ¿no? También, right?
También, we gotta the top needs a little work too.
Yeah. So sometimes the drapes need to match the carpet.
I guess so.
All right. So, compas, you should be able to enjoy life and not limit yourself to a scrubby face and a messy champ. Order yourself the Performance Package and the Beard Hedger. Head on over to manscaped.com. Trust us, your pubes will thank you, your random hookups will thank you, and your significant other will thank you. And you might even get to show it off in a consensual setting that'll make a great first impression. Get 20% off free shipping with the code Chicano Shuffle. One word at manscaped.com. That's right. You get 20% off free shipping at manscaped.com. Use promo code Chicano Shuffle. One word. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
Manescape.
Pero también, si van a ir a celebrar el 5 de Mayo, why not get yourself a nice little firme shirt from House of Chingazos?
Oh, yeah.
Míralo.
Eh?
Is that a House of Chingazo shirt right there?
That's a House of Chingazos shirt right here. Like, I would go out en 5 de Mayo que diga gordito, Why not? I mean, si estuviera flaco, I would wear a shirt que diga flaquito. Okay. O mamado, o pinche desnutrido, or fucking...
O peso pluma.
El peso gallo.
Peso gallo. But, all right.
El peso gallo. But no, aquí pinche heavy.
Hey, ¿y tienen así sleeveless shirts para el calorcito?
They have... These are fresh tees, actually.
Okay.
If you think of it, they're very fresh, very light. They're fitting.
They're not snuggy, not fitted? Así?
No. They're not athletic fit.
They have women cut... I don't remember if they have sleeveless ones. But...
Yeah.
Para eso sirven las tijeras.
Yeah.
There you go.
But so like como te digo, 5 de Mayo, a fresh little camisita, pinche una rasuradita de la máscara y el pinche chango.
Ay, cabrón.
Ay, güey.
Yeah.
Chango. Fuck.
El gallo.
It's not going to be a chango that much longer con el manscape.
El orangutan.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then, para la cruda the next day, you know what goes good? Un pinche cafecito.
Yo pensé que un menudo, güey.
Pues con café.
Oh, there you go. Right.
Menudo con café. ¿Qué pasó?
Un cafecito con
En
tu
el
menudo.
calor, con el calor. Perfect.
It's perfect. So, we only, we don't see problems. We only see solutions here. So we are trying to make it easier for all the shufflers out there. One-stop shop. Llegan a Chicano
It's
Shuffle.
a perfect combo.
Yeah. Go to our Instagram and you go to all the links. So You want a shirt? You're like, fuck yeah, I want to look fresh. Fuck it, go to Manscaped. Go to Raza Chingazos. And then you think about it, like, ¿sabes qué? Me voy a poner crudo.
Yeah.
So-
it doesn't have to be Cinco de Mayo.
No.
You know, it could be regular day con una camisa de chingazos, no calzones, trimming the chango.
Ay, güey.
No, y luego tu cafecito.
Yeah.
Perfect
So-
self-care Sunday.
Yeah, all
No
all in
shit.
one. So, no se los olvide. Go to our...
Just peludos.
Pinches
You know, we're out here trying to be all nice and be like, oh, no, it's shave up, man. It's fucking hot.
trenzas y shit.
Oh, my
I know.
God. Dingleberries galore.
Oh, my God.
No one
Ya
needs
pues.
a swamp down there.
Hey,
güey.
see, you guys are all nice with the commercial. No, si todavía acá fucking dingleberries, cochinos, mugrosos,
Hediondos.
pestosos. Hey, mija, get over here. Get out of here. Go get scaped, manscaped. Dun, dun. Yeah.
Ya es como decir, si así está el caminito, ahora imagínate el ranchito.
Fuck that, todo
Guácatela.
pedreado.
Guácatela. Todo posudo.
Even Noelia will pass on those terrenos.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
Times are tough.
Choosers.
A ver, ¿tiene caballo?
Es una burra. I don't know if it qualifies.
I mean, you know, well, let's talk. Let's chat it up a bit.
Oh, man.
All right, Manscaped.
Yeah.
One word, Chicano Shuffle.
Yeah. Raza Chingazos. One word, Chicano Shuffle.
Or the links in the Instagram bio. güey.
Y Stasa.
Hey, and you could use the Manscaped for like your armpits too, because some guys maybe they're little.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could use
Yo
it.
le paso por ahí también.
Okay,
porque, güey.
okay.
You could use either the lawnmower 4.0
Okay.
or you could use the beard hedger.
I saved the beard one for my face.
And does it have the images there of how, trim this way so it could look this way?
Like
it's
they used to have at the fucking
You gotta go against the
barbershop.
grain.
Like they had at the barbershop. What style you want?
Yeah. I see. Well, I don't know, but imagine. Like, if you go this way, you're gonna heart-shaped pubes.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to ask him, bro.
Or an arrow or something, you know?
You know, eventually, I think maybe we should get like those little templates. You know, like
yeah.
the little templates, te lo pones, and then you could do a little heart. You could do a little tree,
Initials.
a bonsai tree.
Las
Un
iniciales.
calendario azteca,
Ándale.
güey.
Con,
Yeah, you could do the fucking what is it? I forgot the Azteca.
calendar one.
Yeah, with the mija.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember their names, but I know their names.
Don't you get it? The fucking tortilleria.
Yeah, la carnicería para el año nuevo.
Una con tu pinche mamalona going
Yeah.
up the mountain
Fuck
por
it,
la
pa-
sierra.
Para ir a ver a la capilla de la
And
Virgencita.
then the smoke and the
Toda la tierra de the trail.
The sun is setting.
yeah, and they're like, wait, like this, you know, demographically, this doesn't look well, but all right.
But you know, I mean, it might distract in a good way or in a bad way because maybe they'll be like, "Oh my god, that's so beautiful."
I
Like,
always wonder what was the truck driving off from, like where he's being chased.
no,
look
but
very leisurely.
he needs to ask for a favor, so he's driving up there.
Oh,
but
yeah, I
there's una
thought the
ma-
world's probably burning behind him. And he's like, "Fine, la Virgencita, gonna get to her." The wife's chasing him. I mean, no. Why are we always
Just
assuming
took a
it's?
turn, güey.
Why are we always assuming? Oh, he's gonna go pray.
Lo
Like,
viene siguiendo la ley.
Yeah.
Espérate, carnal.
Why isn't he taking the road?
Yeah, like why? There's no road. He's just going up the mountain. What did he do?
Maybe they should get a little bit more realistic and throw the family in the back
De
of
Juan-
the pickup.
Juan la novia embarazada.
Chiquillo agarrándose from the tailgate. Pepito, la verga. ¿Por qué no se sentó cuando le
There you
dije?
go. No, all right. Well, there you go, Manscaped.
Yeah. Oh, welcome to the show, shufflers.
Órale, pues. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
No, but remember when Mexico, whenever we used to go to our grandparents' town, que siempre llegamos a la capilla.
I never went. You guys have to go up a hill, right?
No.
Oh.
When we were coming from Guadalajara.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I
With our
remember.
uncles, like right before we started going down our descent down to the curves of hell. Las curvas del diablo.
Curves of hell.
Fucking llegamos allá a la capilla. We'll have like un pinche lonche. And,
God, please let us get down there safely.
yeah, and then
That's what that shit was for.
yeah, that's what it was. And fucking the last little prayers.
But they would make it fun for like, there's food, guys.
yeah.
So road to hell.
So I remember they would say unos lonchecitos.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was thinking un lonche. Like
A ver qué.
I don't know. It's like, what do you think of lonche? Like
Torta.
See, that's the thing. It never came to me. Like, una torta era una torta, pero un lonche.
I
lo
was thinking
siento-
of a Lunchable.
Yeah, something. Unos taquitos así sudaditos.
Es
or
que
something.
sí, would think los lonches que le hacía Meche.
Yeah.
You know, y Meche hacía lonches de tacos aquí. que
Yeah. Que pinche un chile relleno.
Yeah.
Que pinche
Ay,
carne en
güey.
su jugo.
See, we,
Fuck.
Vistecito.
this body didn't come from nowhere, Fernie. What the fuck?
Fuck, it took years.
He's like, what the body didn't come from nowhere. It took
So
work.
when my uncle would say un lonche, I'm thinking like a
Unos tacos de carne asada.
but it was tortas.
Yeah.
I
I
was
mean,
like,
they were good.
They were
though.
good. They were good, but it wasn't like
That's a good lonche.
it goes back to when like, you know, when I heard fucking panes con pollo, you know, I thought it was a
Oh.
casserole. I didn't think it was gonna be
Torta.
oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
a sandwich. I mean,
No,
not bad.
I don't know.
I mean, it's in the name, pan con pollo.
Pan con pollo.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay.
I don't know why
so
you're
it
so
was-
confused, man.
It's just I don't know. Maybe my
But we
mind.
were good.
They're simple people, bro.
Where's it? Okay, you know what? Like, where's the too?
Yeah.
Torta de pollo con rábanos.
Yeah, but we fucking...
I don't. Anyway, I
You
just
gotta
remember
name things like vampiros, and you're like, ah, cabrón.
yeah, I'm like, isn't that just a crunchy quesadilla?
Esa es la pinche tortilla que se les quemó.
No, esta tiene aceite
Es
del
la que no se ha
pastor.
vendido, güey.
Yeah. Somebody was just like, this is the leftover crunchy ass tortilla after hours. You know, somebody was high when they did that shit.
Probably.
Well.
Or drunk.
Yeah, but they're good.
Drunk. Yeah.
Ponle cositas esa chingadera.
You know, como te digo, when I would drink a lot, well, when I was partying, no, and I was never like a drink. Pero when I would get drunk, no me daba hambre. I would eat, but I wouldn't be as much as when I started smoking. But even with that, I'm like, no, you know. Pero nunca me daba mucha hambre cuando estaba peda. I'm like, I'm gonna get home and throw it up.
Oh, yeah. No, I was.
I'm like, I can't do
Isn't
that.
that more reason to fucking le voy a dar duro?
No, I'm like, why am I gonna throw up my food? No.
With the beard that I just spent like $300 on.
Yeah. Well, I didn't, but yeah. No.
Yeah, sometimes I would feel bad. Like, fuck, dude, ¿cuánto gasté?
Yeah.
And then I'm fucking throwing it up. Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
it was
no.
fun night, see?
Yeah.
I never threw up and said, fuck. Dude, look at all this lana.
I did at some point.
You would throw up? You do.
I don't know. I never really threw up.
No, you
except
you
for-
threw yourself on the floor. Ahí quedabas,
He
tirado.
was a throw up.
He,
I
he
know.
was he was a throw up. Like, where's Fernie out in the hallway? He's almost by the door, but just allá.
He didn't quite make it.
I have pictures of him. Y se las mando, and he never posts them up. He's not like, oh, that would
Wait,
never
me
make it.
mandó the one time because I was talking shit. And it's like, it doesn't exist. Oh, it exists.
It exists.
Yes, that's the time he's talking
Se la
about.
mandé. He's not like, oh,
Pero-
you can't tell anything, so I clear it up. Yeah, that doesn't look. That's you, Fernie.
You can't even see my face.
Está todo hunched over.
And my parents?
no,
No, in
when
the
we went to
car.
Oktoberfest.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
There's a
Oktober-
few pictures out there.
Yeah, pues también tengo the ones where me and Ramon are laid out at my.
I don't know where they're at.
No,
You
I'm
have
saying
them.
I have them.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't. I never got a copy of those.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, pinche-
like for his,
Where
what was
we're
it?
trying to pick each other off the floor, but
Was
we
it your
couldn't
27th birthday? I
don't
think
know.
it was
I
your
don't know what birthday it
27th.
was.
Yeah.
get right away.
In 2010. Or it must have been your 30th birthday.
Yeah, 22 to 30.
Might have been
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, it might have been your 30th birthday. Yeah, that was a fucking fun night. I don't remember.
You know
it was
Which time we were remembering the other day con unas amistades, the time at Tokyo Dolls when
¿Cuál?
my friend's girlfriend threw up.
on the table?
But it was on the bucket of the dishes.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It was we were all there. I just don't know if we remember.
We went so many times.
Oh, okay. ¿Y qué pasó ahí? It burned down, no?
Shut down or burnt down or something.
It was a fun place.
It was in North Hollywood. Was it North Hollywood or West
I don't
Hollywood?
know. I don't remember.
I think North, no?
North Hollywood,
Ya
no.
estaba pasado
I went there
by Universal
enough
City.
time, but that wasn't the place that I would always want to go
No.
to.
So for the raza that doesn't know what Tokyo Dolls was like what was it, like a live theater? No, what was it?
Like all you can eat sushi with entertainment from the fucking.
Was it all you can eat?
No,
Because
you-
No,
ahora
it
se
wasn't all you
ordenaba-
can eat.
no.
It was tipo like familiar style, like pedía. It was like like you go for an event way, like there was
Yeah.
a group place.
But they used to have 3 shows.
Yeah, and
It was 6, 8, and 10.
Because they would have people dancing on.
Yeah, so the waiters and the waitresses would put on a show. A lot of it was like 80s hair band music.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
but it was for like groups, and you would order these big fucking sushi.
Trays.
Oh,
and-
that's what it was.
The trays, you would get either the bento box or you would get a sushi.
Pero qué culeros, like they would get you drunk first. They would start putting out the liquor first.
Yeah, so you would get like un pinche barril
Then you get drunk. You're like, oh,
the
we're
chela,
we're
and then
getting
you would
hungry,
get
It was more like a show, but like
Yeah.
a group. Okay, you'd go in for what, like an hour and a half,
yeah.
2 hours,
An
maybe?
hour and a
No,
half.
I think it was like
Because
2 hours.
because it was 6, 8, and 10. So if
Oh,
you
yeah, hour and a
had,
half.
so at 7:30 te sacaban. They gave them 30 minutes to clean up all the throw up, all the beer, and make it smell nice.
Te ponían bien pinche pedos. güey.
Y a las 8 was the next show. Y luego fucking a las 9:30 para afuera, cabrones. Salían fumigados. The people that
I
were
think
in
we
line.
were always trying to go to the late.
Yeah, the last one. The last one. So fucking we're in line waiting for our turn, and then a las 9:30 salía la gente like fucking loving each other,
Yeah.
fucking laughing, crying, all kinds of like, oh my god, it's the best time of my life. I'm like,
Was there?
fuck.
Yeah, like okay. Luego salían, the other people would be crying all fucking
Yeah, like,
thrown up. Like,
I can't fucking, I never get like this.
happened? Yeah.
People breaking up on the sidewalk.
I fucking saw you dancing with him. Or like, I
was,
saw you looking at her tits.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
but
people were flashing. I don't know if you remember that.
Pues te andan pedos as
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah.
I just remember
I believe
the guys that would be picking up the trays and everything. At least the time that I would go, they would remind us like, "Hey, make sure you tip the cleaner, like him
The
that's
little
gonna
bus
clean
people,
up."
yeah.
But in my head, I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! Like you don't need to remind us. Like we ain't you. We know. We know. You know to take care of our people.
It's a beautiful morning.
Like shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Shit.
Mind your business. You know."
By the way,
Wow,
bring me some
llegó
sake.
brava today, güey.
I know.
No, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, fuck you, Ferdy.
Fuck, no le trajiste cafecito, güey,
Oh,
porque
sí.
He was breakfast.
No, I mean I went to
she's not
sleep.
hangry.
Yeah.
No, it's because I slept. I overslept, and I think you when I woke up, I'm going. And, but no, I'm happy.
little behind the scenes. So Fernie and I are on our way to go get breakfast. So I'm like, oh shit, let me call Noelia to see a ver qué quiere de comer. So it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 a.m. And I call you. What? Oh, wait. Noelia, hey, Fernie and I are gonna go get food. You want something? Yeah, I'm getting ready.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's not wrong.
Did you fall asleep?
What? Oh, that I did. Like, hey, yeah, I'm up. I'm getting ready. You were asleep? No, I'm getting ready.
I'm up, some bitch.
I'm up. Ya voy.
Hey, ¿qué quieres? ¿Qué vas a querer? You know what?
So the guy-
A hamburger special would be good.
No.
You want
it's
cheese?
just-
No cheese. No cheese.
No queso. No, it was just que me molestaba. Like, we know we gotta take care of our people. Like, we know we're gonna tip them well. Mind your business. Go tell your people.
Ay, güey.
Oh, fucking A.
Pero it was good times. But I think it burnt down. No, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
But
what the rumor was. Yeah.
I did find I've been looking for my GoPros. I can't fucking find
What are
them.
your GoPros? ¿Qué es eso?
GoPros are cameras.
Oh, the one. Okay, I see.
The little cameras that I had when we first started doing the podcast from the garage, right? So I had like 3 or 4 of them, and I know I had them in a little case, and I asked Fernie if I left them with him, and I can't fucking find them. So un día me puse a buscar, boom, y encontré this little hard drive. I'm like, this looks familiar.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Indeed. I erased some pictures already.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, what?
Yeah. It's just
Esta no
those don't need to see the light of day anymore. Those are in the past. But there's a lot of that I gotta send to you because there's like because remember we used to share a camera. So you used to take it to your like events with other friends and
Yeah.
everything. So there's one where you guys are on the beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sure. I don't know.
And then there's some where you guys went to a baby shower.
Fuck.
I know. I'll leave it up to you if you want to erase those.
Yeah. Okay.
There's some where you guys are in Vegas.
Burn them.
There's some in Vegas.
Vegas? Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Okay.
Yeah, there's one where there's like you
All
know-
right. That's yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there's just
Wait.
a lot of them.
So there's one where you're no. Let me go through them.
Yeah. And then I found some like that's why, the archives like that's where the camping
Oh
pictures.
my god, the camping ones. So I'm like,
Yeah,
They were nice.
there's those that camping and shit. So it's just so I send those to Fernie. I'm like, hey, toma, aquí están unos. There's some from like Oktoberfest.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. out
You
there.
posted one from Oktoberfest, and I didn't realize, shit, Uncle Dave goes way back. I don't
You didn't give
You
credit.
don't remember him?
No,
huh?
I don't remember him from them.
Yeah, but then estamos pedos.
But I don't. Yeah, he would show to pick you guys up and take care of you. That's
No,
what it
he
was.
showed up like they let him in because they thought he was like a fucking the
Uncle Dave.
the accountant for the night, or like he was like
PR for the fucking pedos
yeah,
acá.
because showed up in his slacks with his little dress shoes and
Yeah.
a button up.
Yeah. Come on, I am here. No pasa nada.
No pasa nada.
No pasa nada. Oh,
so-
Uncle Dave. Oh, those are good. Do you get like nostalgic when you see all those pictures?
Yeah, I remember.
You get all
Some of
sad?
them, I'm like, shit, what was this?
Oh.
I'm like,
Are those the ones you deleted?
no, the ones I deleted were just like, yeah.
Oh, este güey.
They were like, NSFW.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of those are gone. Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, those are cool pictures.
I don't need that kind of shade on my past.
Oh my God. Este güey.
Yeah. So
No,
no.
those are nice
So I
pictures.
found all these. So les mandé unas a Fernie so that he could keep in the archives.
Those are nice. It's funny though, porque ahí sí se le... Because Esteban calls me gorditos, and I call him cachetes, and I'm like, ya no está cachetón el güey, you
Ya
know?
no está cachetón.
But then I go to the picture, I'm like, that's why I call him cachetes, you know?
El cachetes.
El
What's up, cachetes?
Todo chiquillo and shit.
Yeah, mo pinche- yeah, and a lot of them, he looks fucking.
Está bien
yeah.
baby, está bien baby.
There's one where we went to Mexico and we ran into him in the airport.
Oh my God, we had his fro.
Yeah, he has his fro.
Oh,
Yeah, we were going to Mexico. Y ahí estaba que tú y yo.
like 2008, 2009, I
Yeah.
think.
Yo todavía fucking. Yo recently divorced también because no tenía la barba. I was like
Yeah.
always shaved.
Te mirabas triste, but you had that glow like, yes.
There's light at the end of this tunnel.
Yeah. Y te desembuchaste, güey.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me fucking salió lo bárbaro.
I mean, that was your depression manifesting itself in that crazy way, you know?
Yeah.
So, pero no.
But no, you guided me. Fernie guided me through this shit. And la
Fernie?
pinche peda Esteban también.
Yeah.
Because then at the same time, Esteban was going through some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember at that time I was like, you're stealing my fucking friend. I'm not stealing your friend.
You don't know what we're going through.
Like, fuck both of you.
It's a beautiful moment.
¿Qué está haciendo?
He's
Stopped.
Yeah, he's trying to get the camera going. It's because so the way it works out is like Esteban has a camera.
Okay.
All right, so he has a camera on the laptop, pero cuando no viene, we don't have video.
And he's still, that's still part of the...
Yeah, so
Okay,
I think
My
the
bad.
last minute, no sé cómo me acordé or like me cayó el 20 that I told Fernie, hey Fernie, bring one of your cameras so that if we can't do the live, we can at least have some video for the recaps, you know,
Okay.
for the
Yeah.
And Fernie's like, camera? Facebook Live? What are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, I'm like, never mind. So, como que yo creo que le cayó el 20. He's like, oh, I see what he's saying.
Yeah.
And so he got this, but
Ramon.
it's one of those where like, sometimes no me cae el 20 luego, Noelia.
No, ya sé, güey, por eso te entras en pinches explicaciones. Like, okay, dirá, I get it.
Yeah.
Y no, y luego, pues, mira, el otro día... all right, Ramon, we get it.
I tell a story.
Yeah, we interrupt.
Yeah.
La canción lo dice, güey. Oh,
That's
okay.
true. Yeah, so acá.
Oh, yeah, sí, para you say for the Mansky for Cinco de Malo. Do people celebrate that still?
You know what? I didn't, and I don't think I still do.
Okay.
Yeah, I at one point I tried to because I was celebrating St. Patrick's Day fucking religiously.
Yeah. Pero pues esa era por la... Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Pero la peda de St. Patrick's Day, it doesn't feel like it's the same as a
No,
Cinco de Mayo peda.
no. There's something different. It's like I don't know. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it.
I feel
why.
like Latinos celebrate St. Patrick's Day as like white people celebrate.
Cinco de Mayo,
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah, it's Eddie
Probably. Yeah, I mean, we're not with bagpipes and we're not fucking...
Con faldas ahí.
Yeah.
Wow. A ver el chango y que la chingada. No.
Fucking,
Ajá.
hey, look, I trimmed.
Pero no va a hacer nada. Like,
No, I mean, I think this year lands on let me
Friday.
see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Friday.
Yeah, on a Friday. Is this the Friday?
Yeah. No, I
Okay.
don't.
No, I don't. I really don't.
No, me either. I think the only times that it was like, ooh, it was when we were in school because they were like, oh, the dances and all that shit. But fuera de eso, it was like,
The only gripe I have is with, I guess, the public school system.
in general or with.
In general, pero también en esto, en el sentido de que I know they talk about the Battle of Puebla, but they don't go into depth on how significant that battle against Mexicans against the French was, even for the United States, because at the same time you had the Civil War going on.
Yeah.
Right? So when the Southern Army found out that the French were coming over here para pedir cuentas a México, like, hey, pedo, ¿dónde está mi pinche feria, cabrón?
Yeah.
Ay, güey.
¿Y qué pasó?
So the Southern armies, they're like, hey, at this time the French were fucking notorious for being a good fucking army, right? So habían hecho un trato con los franceses y les dijeron, hey, fucking, te vamos a pagar en oro, but not only that, but you're going to have exclusivity to the cotton that, that we produce over here. We just need help. We need you to help us fucking beat the North. And los pinches franceses are like, oh, voulez-vous que sí, que le chingada.
Ni sonido, ¿no? Es que está bien lejos esa madre.
Está muy lejos.
A ver. So, there. Se había movido. Hello. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, it's because...
My bad. Okay, and then what?
So the French are like, ¿sabes? Oui,
French fries.
No, I'm not gonna. That's fucking
Baguettes.
That's
Wow.
stereotypical, Noelia. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, everybody.
Very racist to the French.
Baguettes. Cappuccino.
Oh, mon ami.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Oh shit.
Es la canción, es the song.
C'est soi.
Oui.
So the French,
What the fuck?
so the French ladies and Southern armies, they're like, yeah, you know what, Simón, we got you, pero primero vamos a chingar a partir de la madre estos pinches pueblerinos,
Oh, shit.
Once we take care of that, then, we go to Mexico, we take care of that, and then we come over here and, we give you a
Is
hand.
that why you hate the French?
No, actually, you know what? I got another story on that one,
Oh, shit,
So-
there's more.
I always prided myself in that shit. My brother hates the French. Now you go. I've changed my ways. I'm healing. Oh, fuck.
but- So, the Southern armies, yeah, they're like, fuck it, ya le hicimos. Vamos a partir la madre acá in the
Yeah.
North. Pinche chingue su madre, el Abraham Lincoln.
Calor, güey.
Well, que chingan a su madre. So what happens is that the Batalla de Puebla happens and unexpectedly the French lose, which means is that they have to retreat. They have to go back to France, regroup, rearm, and come back. So that took a few years.
Because it was by boat, huh?
Yeah, it was by ship.
My bad. That shit.
Yeah. So what happens is that
device.
How dare you, Noelia?
while this is happening, fucking the northern armies were able to beat the southern armies. So if not for the Batalla de Puebla and the French would have won, what would that have done to the United States? Would this all have been, if the South would have won, it would have been a different country that we're living in.
We would have been speaking French.
And, and even for the black community, it would have been worse.
Ay, güey, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, wait, because it was all about slavery. The whole Civil War was about slavery.
I know, but I'm
So
fucking...
if the French would have helped the Southern armies and they would have beaten the North, then slavery would have been legalized, or it would have been a way of life.
That's crazy. And to think, like, just you taking this little moment to explain the Battle of Puebla, you said, like, it's important for students to know
Yeah.
that shit. Imagine how people in Florida feel right now with the fucking governor, what he's doing. Eliminating all black fucking history, all black writers and authors, all that shit that teaches us about slavery in our history. Like, imagine how...
I think what's going to happen is that but groups, individuals find a way. If you really want to share this, you
No, but
can.
now
Now it'll become illegal.
For books to be in public
Yes,
settings,
Ramon.
but it doesn't mean that there could be an organization.
But there's going to be a law then that's they're attacking right now. Like, if you are driving an illegal, an undocumented person in your car, you're going to get fined.
¿Y vas a ser el coyote?
Ya, o sea, si yo vivo en Florida y llevo una persona en mi carro que no es documentada, I'm going to get thrown in prison or jail or some shit like that.
Really?
Yes, look it up, dude. Like, look at all this shit. This crazy shit is going on in Florida, Tennessee, all those fucking states and shit. It's crazy. So I'm saying that to piggyback that just the simple fact that you took this opportunity to say, dude, it's important for our students to know that, and to know that in this country there's states that they're eliminating the history that's important for us to know why.
Yeah.
Because, there's going to be a revolution.
Y también we've also explained why.
It's a beautiful morning.
We'll give a backstory on that one, but pero también it's like at some point we were getting smacked on, like, people were talking like, when the shuffle we were like, oh, we celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but there's a reason why to it, because también los San Patricios.
Yo puse por la pinche peda, no se hagan, hombre. What the fuck?
Comenzó con la peda.
Pues sí, it's true, but that's the thing, like.
But then we looked into it more, like, okay, yeah, there's
a connection.
There's a connection. There is a connection. They really did Mexico a solid during the Mexican-American War.
And that's good. That's history, like, para una plebe como yo, like, era para la peda.
Yeah.
But now, like, okay, there's actual historical value to this drunk celebration.
Yes.
All right. That's good to know. Because, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Come at me. I don't care.
Yeah,
come at me.
The Irish defected from the American armies and went to go help out Mexico.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because, they had, they were Catholic, they were fucking, so hicieron el paro. So there's a lot of stuff in history.
Okay. Well, Cinco de Mayo, Manscaped.
Yeah, fucking house of chingazos.
Yeah, changos rasurados.
Yeah, con una camisa firme.
It's a weird ass fucking
y un pinche cabecito para la cruda.
There you go, con el menudo.
Yeah. So ya te digo.
What's up, Fernie? Todo
nada,
pinche
güey. Todo esperando que pegue el pinche café. ¿Qué pedo?
Oh, man. Come on, man. No,
Fernie,
ánimo.
I don't think you should be promoting que el café no está pegando. We're promoting que el café pega.
Que para la cruda and everything. Here you are, walking evidence that it ain't working.
Well, it's because es que normally sí me lo tomo un poquito más temprano, pero
oh yeah, he did.
We weren't gonna have water or nada because Esteps also brings the water.
Oh yeah, Esteps brings the water.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't prepare for that.
Oh,
but actually, Fernie didn't prepare for that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. I did.
Pero es como el pinche este güey, la cámara y su Facebook Live. We've never been on Facebook Live. But
this is Facebook Live?
No. Oh. Well, no, I just said we've never done Facebook Live.
And that's what he meant.
But every time he brings it up, he's like, yeah, bro, when we do, Facebook Live.
It's YouTube.
And we're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Típico de un dad. Like, esa chingadera.
Pero también, me manda que cámara y Facebook Live. And threw me for a loop. I'm like, what fucking camera is he talking about? What camera?
Si
Facebook
ya sabe
Live.
cómo soy, ¿para qué se hace?
Sí, pero the Facebook Live pues throws me off every time. Yeah.
But it's not the first time, so it's like many
it's
times.
It's not, pero I just said every time it throws me off.
Está como the whole like, oh, I leave my shit in his car and he leaves it. Yeah, but then like, Ramon, you know he's gonna leave shit. Why don't you remind him? It's not my fault.
I can't remember everything.
Whatever.
No, it's not any shit, güey. Porque sí me recuerda. Sí me recuerda si dejo like my charger or something. Hey, your charger, güey. Pero nomás son churros.
or brisket.
Or brisket, no.
Or fucking like, oh, wow.
Sorry
for
dude, fuck.
My bad. I can't, si me espero una semana, it's going to go stale, it's going to go bad, so.
Somebody had to sacrifice.
Someone has to sacrifice this.
Sacrificial lamb over here.
Yeah. So eso sí.
Somebody's got to eat these churros.
Yeah, so ya te digo.
So, ¿qué más pasó esta semana, güey?
Fuck is going on?
Jerry Springer, we're just talking about fucking.
Yeah, Jerry
pasó
Springer.
el vato. I don't know, it was that cruel though, güey.
Yeah. Well, I read that it was pancreatic cancer.
That one's
and that
rough,
one goes
though.
fucking fast. He was 79.
We all have a connection to that show, right?
Who doesn't?
Our age,
I mean,
no? Yeah.
Listen,
our generation.
It's 2023, so there's a lot of shit that show did and presented that right now would be just like, oh hell no, canceled right away. But we were not. We didn't know any better. We were not the people we were that we are today. Okay. But that show was awesome.
I mean,
Puro desmadre.
It's like the movies and TV shows que Ramon says he watches and he's like,
they didn't age well.
Yeah, but it's not about them aging well. It's almost like a time capsule. It's a movie made in its time. You have to view it through that lens.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make that now. Pero en esos tiempos, like it's almost like a little time capsule of movies and society, pues.
Yeah.
So like you gotta take it in the time. Okay, if you get offended by whatever it is, then don't watch it. Güey.
Yeah.
Pero I mean,
I still watch them, but I watch them by myself.
No, of course.
I watch them. You were just watching Revenge of the Nerds, weren't you?
yeah.
Like, is that the walk of shame in your own place? Like, I want to watch this movie. Nobody see me watching this movie? All right.
I'm going to watch it.
No. But Jerry Springer I was in high school, so it was to us it was new, like pleitos on TV, you know. But what I would take value of as everything was the message at the end, you know, like take care of
his
yourselves
little
and each
speech or
other.
whatever.
He would have a good speech that he was like, todos esos man,
His
like,
little
you know what?
monologue or whatever was it called.
Yeah, like I think the Jesus-fied moment, like he would say his
Jerry
message.
Springer, you are absolutely right.
Forget that this man was dating a person that fuck all that cheese man. You're right.
But
I'm gonna
Noelia-
take care of myself and everybody else.
But remember, before Jerry Springer, we used to watch Richard Bay.
And then before him,
It was Morton Downey. No, what is it? The Morton Downey Jr. show.
but then another dude, Wally George.
Wally George.
Yeah. So
Wally George.
yeah, there was a lot.
Hey! You shut up! You monkey!
Yeah.
Because he was jumping all around. And
But he was like Wally George was against a lot of shit that, you know, like racism.
he was very well, yeah. But I mean, he was very conservative.
Yeah, he was. It was
I
hilarious.
mean, remember, like the beginning, he had the American flag, the
Yeah.
eagle, and then he was like,
but he would kick out all the people like, "You're a bigot, get out!
yeah.
Tell him to get out, audience."
And they were all fucking
Shit.
surfer college students, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, the 90s, they had the neon hats.
It looked like it was recorded in someone's basement. Way. So.
Hey, kind of like this place.
we're camping right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the Whittier Narrows.
Oh. I was like, where the bears at?
We're camping, but right off the bike trail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whittier Narrows.
Nos llamamos de
Luckily, Fernie was able to tap into the south side tower right there.
en
Get
las
some Wi-Fi.
bicis con los lunches. But yeah, no, Jerry Springer, 79.
Yeah.
And then from Jerry Springer salió the Steve Wilkos show.
I remember that
Steve was
The bald
bodyguard. The bodyguard.
Steve.
one. Oh yeah. Okay.
Steve?
No, I know.
And-
I thought that. Yeah, but I didn't see his own show. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, he
I didn't know he had his own shit.
had his own show for a long time, too.
I mean, by that time, I was already working.
But it kind of like he took the baton from Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
then?
but he would, yeah, kind of, but
was
not
it-
as.
Oh no, it had to be at the same time because the Jerry Springer one won forever.
Yeah, but the point is that Steve had his post on Jerry Springer was like, you know, I was telling Ramon que dijo Jerry was like the other most important person besides my dad was Jerry, you know, as a male figure. So I'm like, there goes our youth.
Yeah, we're losing like little connections to what.
Ay, güey.
No,
Se va a poner seria la plática.
Quiere llorar.
Quiere llorar.
Quiere llorar.
Es que raza, no se vale. No se vale.
Ya estamos en la edad, güey. We're losing
Yeah,
compas,
we're
güey. No
losing
mames,
compas,
güey.
we're losing.
No somos nada.
No somos
somos
nada.
Y regresamos a nada.
Ya, de polvo somos y polvo nos convertiremos.
Tierra.
tierra.
Tierra, güey, tierra.
Tierra, polvo, fuck
Ashes to ashes, dust to... Right?
Yeah.
That shit? Okay. That one.
No, but ahorita que dices eso, not that I just realized it, but so I got some young coworkers, right?
What's young, though?
They're like 23, 25.
Oof.
They're old enough to be my kids.
Oh,
Ay, güey.
young enough.
Oh, yeah, young enough to be my kids, right? So
Ay, güey.
at some point, I became el don. Me dicen Don Ramon.
Oh, shit.
Because
Oh, that's good.
And you're like, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Don Federico.
Don Ramón, Don Ramón. Luego hay un cabrón que, like, he has a little norteño, fucking, que plebe, mira Don Ramón, que, mira, pinche Don Ramón está chingón.
Oh, my God.
So fucking, I found myself speaking to them or expressing myself to them in Mexican proverbs.
Oh, como los don de rancho. Oh, my God.
Mira, mijo. Si te digo que la burra es prieta, es porque tengo los pelos de la mano, cabrón.
Oh, my God. Te salió los parents.
Y luego, ¿sabe qué? ¿Sabe cuánto vale? Mira, ese cabrón no niega la cruz de su parroquia. And they're laughing and they do that little confused look like, what does that fucking mean? And I'm like, cuando digo una cosa, digo otra.
They're like, fuck.
Shit.
Walk off, leave them confused. Nos vemos, bola de plebes.
Y luego les digo, mire, cabrones, ahorita les voy a enseñar cómo es que la iguana masca.
Mamá.
¿De qué lado masca la iguana?
Yeah, I know
Sorry.
he's a fucking mochando.
No.
He's just getting his Don ways.
Yeah.
So he's in training.
Luego, la otra,
That's the best, though. It's the best.
la otra cuando me dice, pinche Don Ramón es un maníaco y que le chingada. Mira, el que es cotorro donde quieras verde.
Ay, güey.
Hey, sí, Don Ramón, they probably go home.
Acá, pinche,
They're falling asleep.
Oh, el que es cotorro, pues el pinche cotorro es verde todos los... Puta madre, mira, pinche Don Ramón.
No sé si sabes, si bien sabio,
So, when I get home, because lo arremedo tanto el cabrón, that when I get home, I'm like, yo le dije, ya llegué. And the mija está like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's up with you? Nada, pues aquí es algo light.
Yeah, algo light.
Algo light. Aquí nomás todo está calmado, mija. Todo está calmado.
Aquí no
pues.
pasa nada.
No, pues aquí, ¿qué? Pues, ¿qué?
She made the same look as your little coworker.
You're like, what the fuck? She's like, I don't like this. I'm like, pues, ¿de qué está hablando usted, plebe?
Wait, you role playing at home now?
And then, el colmo donde me dijo, ya. I'm like, pues, buenas noches, mija. Voy a planchar la oreja en la almohada, ¿eh? Ahí nos vemos. She's like, all right, you need to stop.
That is enough.
I'm like, you know what, you're right. Yeah, me pasé. Because I'm like, I was even talking to Stella like that. ¿Cómo está mi chaparrilla, eh? ¿Cómo
Ahí
está?
está.
Like, a ver, ¿cómo jondea la cola esta cabrón?
No, a mí me sale like on phone calls with families and shit, like, you know, cuando es late, you know, we know our people. I'll start talking like my good Spanish. No, que ya después like, hey, no me diga, ¿a poco? Mire pues.
Válgame Dios.
No, no me diga, ¿a poco? No, pues es que así son los niños, oiga, ¿qué le puedo decir? Y así, pues así es la cosa. No,
Doña
está bien.
Ballesteros.
Está bien. Y luego, ándele, ande pues. Ande pues. Y ya, claro. And then I hang up and then my coworker like, what the heck was that? I'm like, I'm being family friendly. Yeah. I mean, you know, and they
understand exactly because that's, yeah.
You get some families that when you're talking very proper in Spanish and you use those big old fucking dialecto or el lexicon and shit.
Lexicon propio.
And all that
Wasn't
shit.
a lot of lexicon there.
All this shit and like, oh wow. But then you get those families that you're like, this is my tia right here, you know? Like, no, ¿cómo creo? Oiga, usted dígales esto. No se me raje.
No se deje.
No se me raje, oiga. Y me habla. Ay, güey, ándale. Y luego, like,
mire, el que es güey hasta la coyunda lambe.
Wow.
no, but they be sweet to las viejitas, like, ándale, que Dios me la bendiga.
La India María you're talking to?
No, stop. But I love it. I love when they tell me that shit. I'm like, oh, no, gracias.
La tiene arrastrando el petate usted.
No, sí. Y yo, no, poco. Oiga, no me diga.
Las mulas les gusta mascar la zorca.
What the fuck?
Está plebe. I know. 23, 25. Damn, that's...
Yeah, they're young. I was the oldest in the class.
Damn.
I was the oldest in the class.
No, right now, my job, I'm like the fourth oldest. I'm like, whew.
Yeah,
You know?
I was Don Ramon, and and sometimes I just left them. Like I knew when to stop talking or when to walk away. No, yeah,
I don't know.
No, because sometimes they're
That's
like,
what you think.
yeah, because for the most part they wanted me. They would all go to lunch and like, hey, Ramon, vamos a lunch. Estoy bien. Yo traje mi lunch, algo light.
Aquí traigo mi lonchito, una
algo
torta.
leve.
Algo que la mija me hizo.
Algo acá que mi kiki is nice. Me
Traigo mi
sirvió.
chile relleno.
Hey, and then they're like, All right. You said no, dude. We got it. They're gone. He's
He's
still
still
talking.
Se agradece la invitación, muchachos,
But they
pero
already, ya llegaron al McDonald's.
se
Talking about Don Ramon.
se aprecia que uno de ustedes que piensen en uno.
He's ready. No, pues sí. Es que
No.
aquí la vida no vale nada.
Es que
Y
mira,
luego-
al final, mira, muchachos, no somos nada.
And then he looks up, but they're like,
They're gone. Que Dios me los bendiga. Pelados.
shit.
Se me van para la sombrita, cabrones. Que Dios me los bendiga, que los tenga en su santo nombre.
Oh, shit.
Ay. No,
Yeah.
pues.
So
No,
it's
pues
just
ya
like,
tuvo.
you know what? And definitely, and I've said it before, the older I get, the more weight that my words carry.
Wow.
Yeah, my words carry
Hey.
weight.
But también, you gotta consider, güey, que cuando empezó allí con ese desmadre, he was like, "Nah, bro, I'm fucking calladito. I don't even want. I don't want to fucking introduce myself.
I don't want nobody to know
I
me."
introduce myself, pero ahí lo dejo. Like,
Yeah.
In class, I'm quiet. And fucking, estos se van al lonche, yo calmadito acá. Yo me quedo acá por la sombra. And then fucking now he's like fucking el don.
I'll tell you
The
this
transition is complete.
No duró ni un día.
No, hold on.
Una semana duró.
No,
una semana.
hold on. So I was telling, like I told Ferdy, I was telling the...
Because he was
mija too.
studying.
Yeah, I was telling the mija too. I'm like,
Oh,
you know
shit.
what? Fucking, yo soy el chico misterioso right now. You know, like, you know, introduce myself.
Not
my name.
anymore, güey.
No. But, and I'm like, okay, so I'm like, it lasted 3 weeks and 3 days.
He had a count. That's Chico Misterioso day 1 down. Chico Misterioso day down. Day 2 down.
Chico misterioso 3 down.
Luego dot, to be continued.
Holy
No,
shit.
yeah.
So it lasted 3 weeks and 3 days. That's the longest it's lasted on anything.
That's true.
He went from Chico Misterioso to Del Don.
El Don.
To el Don Ramon.
Yeah.
No, my fucking... Well, I've been at my job for 7 years, but every job that I had, for sure, it would take like a year or so for people to like see my... And it would start with the
The real
sarcastic
Noelia.
shit.
Que salga la tía.
The sarcastic comments like, oh, she's funny. Oh, she's... like, okay.
Yeah.
Just you wait, fucking
Yeah, just fucking wait.
No,
Bitch,
no.
I know you're eating my lunch.
I know you're stirring down my tamal.
I know you ate my
I know.
fucking chile relleno.
Oh, no, it was a lot of Caucasian people. When I was young, you know, when I first started
Oh my
first-
God, what did you bring?
my
there?
first- one
that
of my-
looks so authentic.
Yeah, like, oh, that looks wonderful. It smells like spices. Like,
It smells spicy. Is it spicy?
Yeah,
You're sweating, right? Bitch, it's hot in here.
fucking
Your lip is sweaty.
yeah, quivering and shit.
It's a beautiful morning.
Pero... Es Ramón. I know. But back to the whole Chico Misterioso. No, yo sí doy un chingo. Like, people, I'm like minding my business and shit. And now, like, I mean, I've been with my job for 7 years. I know who are my buddies at my job buddies, and they're just my job buddies. That's it. Nothing.
You don't mix them.
Hell no, I don't make friends anymore. I'm not in that space of like, hey girl, let me bring my friend to the group. You know, oh, I'm gonna bring this girl to, porque pues siempre sale un desastre. Or they end up being fucking homies y meterle me on the back burner.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it's like, it's a beautiful morning.
Te roban amigos? Is what you said?
Yeah, nah, but I don't give a fuck. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
I don't know. That's not what it sounds like. man.
Nah, no.
Just
I-
before,
no,
just earlier you
sí.
mentioned que te robé al
I know.
Esteban.
güey.
Pero I've
We'll
made,
bring out the couch.
I made amends because I'll tell you, like, this is how I felt, and now I don't.
Yeah.
And the same shit with my friends that I'm like, I felt left out, but now I don't.
Now I don't just bring them around anymore.
Now I equally hate both of you. No, pero yeah, it took a while, but now I'm cool at work. Yeah, but even now, I mind my business. Like one friend I have a mutual friend that I used to work there long before I did. Y siempre que la veo me pregunta, so what about this? What about that? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, well, what do you know? I'm like, I know to get to my desk and mind my business. Get my job done and get the fuck out and be like, hey, no, pues sí.
Sí, tampoco. Mire, usted no se deje.
Usted, mire, hable y diga esto. Y si la mandan, usted hábleme. Yo me pongo en línea con usted.
Usted no se raje.
Nada, no estamos...
En la pinche línea ahí, la marca y ahí se queda, ¿eh?
Ya ve, como dice Paquita la del barrio. Rata de 2 patas. Te estoy hablando a ti.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So anyway.
Aquí tiene usted tiene pinche, aquí hay leyes que la protegen.
Yeah.
Usted tiene derechos.
Yeah, exactly. So that's me.
Hey.
That's me. Hey, pero the woods, man, pretty nice.
Yeah, fucking with your narrows.
All right.
Yeah, the bike trail goes right by right there where the
Ya la-
mayonesas
¿Y
going.
la fogata al ratito o qué?
Well, I mean,
Who's gonna jump over the
Nah,
fire?
we don't stay that
Yeah,
late.
no, we
we,
don't.
we-
Oh, no.
we sleep in our beds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is just for the show.
Okay. Oh, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Man, I thought it was real. The fuck?
It is. It is.
I mean,
real.
it is real. Pero
Yeah,
sí. Anyway, ¿qué más? ¿Qué cuentan? Tú
I
que
don't know.
tenías
I
una
know it.
pinche historia. I was like, he's like, I got a story today.
Oh, well, yeah, so what you would call it? Not too long ago.
You're like, that wasn't the setup, but okay.
Yeah, no, not too long ago. I was coming home from work, right? And I was I called up Pops from Chicano or Mazapan Dave, right? So we're talking, we're chit-chatting, and I pull in and I get home, and it usually happens when I'm talking to somebody y llego a la casa, no los corto right away.
No.
I'll park.
How long do you stay on those calls?
Fuck.
For real?
Yeah, about an hour plus for sure.
Once you get home,
Yeah.
you still stay parked for an hour or so.
Yeah.
You crazy.
Why?
Because I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, bitch, I just got home. How about I'm done with you? Bye, I love you. Love you, girl, bye.
Either the conversation is really good,
No, yeah, okay.
or I still got shit to say.
Oh,
Dick, for an hour and
I got a lot of things to say, Fernie.
ya sabemos por qué.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, man, freaking Pops, man. I'm gonna email him. Hey, Pops, you know what? Like, how about you call between these? No, it's you holding them on the
Yeah.
fucking phone.
¿Cuántos dichos tienes? güey?
Hay un chingo, güey. There's a
Yeah, Pops is probably like, hey, Ramon, I gotta go. You know, I gotta. Like, now listen, Pops.
I'm
so
like,
like,
I've been home for 5 hours.
Hey, man, let me
El
get
muerto
somebody
al
else.
pozo y el
El
vivo al gozo.
gozo.
All right, so you're gonna listen to me. I got thoughts.
Yeah.
So I was talking to him cuando me llama Jericho from the fellas.
Oh, okay.
So I'm all like, oh shit, fucking, hey, you wanna do a doubles 3-way?
Oh, damn.
So I merged the calls, right? So estamos platicando and we're talking it up, and as I'm sitting there, I'm looking and I see one of the neighbors. They're
Oh, this is all set up.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is a setup.
I thought there was going to be a good conversation.
Wait, not only did he park already and was in the car for an hour or so,
Oh,
him being the talker. Then he got a call from Jericho. He's like, hey, you want to hear me talk to Pops? Let me get you in on this call. So then he gets Jericho on the 3-way with no lube. And then
No consent.
No
either.
consent
He didn't
either.
have a choice because
No
I just
choice.
I just threw him in there.
I'm gonna throw you in the fucking mix. So he got now
Oh,
these 2
shit.
people on the phone with him, and then his mind starts wandering.
Mine
fuck
did.
did I
I'm still talking, but at the same time,
But I
I'm
thought he was
talking.
gonna-
And he,
I'm talking.
But wait, he set up this story like he was going to tell us what the conversation was.
It was so much shit.
but then the thing now it's like, so now you got these 2 dudes on the phone call to listen to you,
Yeah.
and your mind starts, hello, talk this is my old friend. You see that happening?
I've seen shit develop right in front
You
of
know,
me.
I on behalf of the Ballesteros, I apologize to Pops and Jericho for this hostage phone call.
I know, no shit.
And this unwanted 3-way. No consent whatsoever.
Oh my gosh.
Right? So I'm watching the one of the neighbors. It's a lady neighbor. And she walks out with the ladder, right? And I'm looking at her and I'm still talking.
Wait, but why does it require all that setup?
Because I just need
Unrelated.
No, it's very related. It's very related.
There's a way. There's a reason.
It's very related because
You should know. You should know.
there's a reason why I'm sitting in my truck still after I parked and roll down the windows because it's getting hot. Yeah, and I'm seeing this develop right in front of my eyes, and I see that she's walking out with a ladder to the sidewalk. To her tree, and she's trying to stand it up, but it's like lopsided. So then she goes inside, she gets a little shovel and digs around the dirt so that she could put the ladder level.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sí,
Right?
ajá.
So I'm like, I'm looking at
Rancho
it.
science.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I'm like, yeah, so ya te digo, pinche Cherokee, que la chingada. You know?
Nada que ver, güey.
Yeah, you know, pinche carro, ya ves. El que es cotorro donde quieras ver, Cherokee, que la chingada, right?
And then Pops is like,
Like,
el que es
what the-
cotorro es...
Fucking Pops are like, I don't even know how to spell cotorro. What is a cotorro? Is that the catalytic converter? I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Fucking Ramon. Fucking tailspin with that guy.
No, el pinche, el otro compa ya está con the fucking hello darkness.
My old friend.
He's like fucking staring at the wall, güey. Ya se le olvidó about life.
And, you know,
Pops is practicing his patience skills.
So,
He's raking the little sand on his thing.
His manscaped kid.
I know.
he's trimming a bonsai tree.
Oh, my God, qué pinche calor.
No mames, güey.
Y luego...
So I'm watching this lady. Finally, she sets it up and she goes, and there's this big old fucking branch underneath her, and she gets this little hacksaw and she starts cutting it, and she's starting to cut it, and I'm looking at her, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, esta señora se va a matar.
But he still doesn't stop the car.
No. I
he
mean,
doesn't
the
stop his
conversation was
monologue.
good.
His monologue continues.
I was hosting the talk, you know. I'm hosting this fucking three-way.
Yeah.
His
I'm the
TED
host.
Talk, his TED Talk did not stop.
I'm the fucking. I'm the host of the three-way.
I invited them to the gangbang.
Yeah, I can't. You know.
Be rude.
Yeah,
my
right now
God,
we're
güey.
doing the Arch of Triumph. You know.
Órale, pues. The Holy Trinity.
There we go.
I was only at 8th grade.
It was all a dream.
Reading Word Up magazine.
A ver, ¿y qué pues? So you're sitting there. My question is,
I'm sitting in my truck.
are you playing it off that you're staring at her?
No,
Estás de bobo?
I'm not playing it off. But I'm talking, and I know that she knows I'm in the truck because she hears me laughing and fucking, you know, throwing these fucking wise words.
Yeah, she only
to these
hears
two guys, right?
Wow.
And she's just like looking, and she sees me, and I'm like, and I see her.
Ha de haber pensado, cada loco con su tema.
Cada loco en su mundo, you know.
Oh, shit.
So I see her cutting, and I'm all like, yeah, this is not gonna end well.
This is not OSHA compliant, he said.
And then she stops, and then she's like, it's not working from this side. So then
Right,
she
right.
kind of like turns around and starts from the back, and I'm all like. And then at some point, I'm like, you know what, guys? I gotta let you go. I'm seeing something develop in front of me that I can't in good conscience let it happen.
Probably in the middle of a moment. Guys, I gotta cut it.
I'm done.
He's in the middle of a dicho.
I said what I had to say.
Like Pops and Jericho are having that moment where they're gonna hug each
Yeah,
other
like,
with their
bro,
words. Y acá,
bro.
I gotta go, guys.
A ratos mataré.
What a very good soup.
Well, you gotta leave him wanting more, no? Gotta leave him wanting poquito más.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Ramon.
So I'm watching this, and I'm like, yeah, guys, I gotta go. I mean, granted, she hasn't even broken the outer layer of the tree or the branch or anything. She's trying, nomás le está rascando, like, and everything. And I'm all like, I can't, but all right, guys, a ratos vetaré. I'm out. Yeah. So fucking Jarek is all like, when I was a child. Oh, okay, bye.
Probably giving you one of the best movie reviews ahí tú. Chale.
I ain't got time for that shit right now, bro. All right, I gotta go. So ya les cuelgo, and I see her, and I walk up to her. I'm all like, ¿Cómo está? Buenas tardes, ¿cómo está? Like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, ¿qué está haciendo? She's like, oh, it's because I'm trying to cut this branch because it blocks my light from there's a street light right by the front of the tree, and I want the street light to hit over here, but my husband hasn't cut it.
Oh, shit.
She said my husband. Yeah, my husband hasn't cut it. I'm all like, okay. I'm all like, the way you're doing it right now, you're gonna hurt yourself. She's all like, what? Yeah, it's like, I can't. Le digo, no puedo con buena conciencia dejarla.
No, ya tengo una hora viéndola.
Yeah, ya tengo ahí media hora viéndola. y en la mera verdad no la puedo con buena conciencia que siga porque se va a lastimar. Porque I told her, lo que puede pasar es que si corta la rama, el peso va a caer y la va a aventar a la calle o le cae encima.
And I don't want to feel responsible for that.
I don't want that to fuck up my
I
TED
don't
Talk.
want that shit to ruin my
Pinche
conversation.
I don't want the traffic here blocking me, you know? Because I gotta
Tengo
go
que
back.
salir más tarde.
You know, tengo que hacer una plática.
Tengo...
Tengo que hacer unos
¿Y le ayudaste?
No. So, oh, no. No, I'm not gonna go. No, fuck. In order
He
to
just
do
told
that,
her how wrong she was and then walked away.
in order to do that, Noelia, like you have to go
Holy
at the high
shit.
point and start cutting from the top and sections so that by the time you get to what you really want gone, the weight doesn't come down on you.
Okay.
You know? So I was telling her that. So I'm talking to her, and then so I guess the husband hears.
Oh.
Y ahí viene, he comes out and he's looking and he sees me.
Is that Don Ramon?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, look, ¿cómo está? You know, I'm gonna, I don't even know their names, but let's just say it's Luis Alberto y Jimena.
Ay, yes.
Okay.
Es nombre de novela, güey.
So Jimena is all like, no, pues ya le dije a Luis Alberto y no quiero. No, es que la mera verdad es que se tiene que subir hasta arriba. And I'm telling her all this. She's all like, okay.
And then what did Luis Alberto say?
Y luego ahí viene Luis Alberto y,
I know,
y me
fuck.
ve y dice, ¿qué está pasando? Like, hola, ¿cómo está don Alberto? Luis Alberto.
Ay, cabrón.
Ay, güey, perdón.
No, ¿cómo está? And like, no, es que aquí le está diciendo doña Jimena que como... And then he's all like, ay, you know, ya le dije a esta señora que tenga paciencia, que...
Otra meche.
que es que
Necia.
necesitamos agarrar a alguien que corte árboles para hacerlo porque está peligroso. Y es lo que le estoy diciendo, se puso aquí debajo. And he looks and he's all like, oh, no, es que no me hace caso. And then she's all like, es que...
Wow, the men turned on the señora.
Yeah, so I'm all like, oh shit, you know, and I'm seeing this, I'm like, oh, okay, I need to get out of here.
Skedaddle. Let me get back on my car.
This is gonna become a Chano Meche situation, you know, and then she's like, yeah, but it's because you know last time that they cut it, they didn't do it like I wanted, and everything is just like, all right. I'm like, eek. I'm like, look, if anything, the proper way is to do this. And he's like, I already told her, but thank you for telling her because she doesn't believe me. She thinks I don't want to do it. And she's like, no, it's because I've asked you and you haven't done. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, it's my parents. It's my fucking parents.
You started some shit, Ramon.
No, and I should have just let her fucking. Pero si la dejo, al rato, ¿qué pasa, Noelia?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, yeah, it's just like I couldn't.
No va a quedar bien en mi conciencia.
Yeah, ni de aquí ni de allá.
Yeah.
Type of deal.
Didn't sound like she was getting anywhere with that little
No,
song.
but I mean, she eventually, yeah, because then he's all like, yeah, I was wondering what happened to her. I hadn't seen her. I'm
He
all like,
fucking beat her up for talking to a
Wait,
man.
no, I think
Buried her in the
it's,
backyard.
no, I think
I
it's,
didn't know what was happening, pero no sé por qué me pedía la escalera. Cerrochito.
no, I think she got it. She got everything from, I think they have like a little shed.
Right away.
So, you know, so he was telling her, and the thing is that he's very, you know, he's trying to be very, you know, like I already told her, but she doesn't believe me. So finally we started talking, and then she's asking, like, what about your landscaper? I noticed that they took down your trees. I'm like, yeah, when he comes around, I'll let him know. I think he comes next week, and I'll let him know, see if he could come and stop and ask you or you know, give you a rate or something. All right, cool. So by the time we were done talking, I think everything was amended. Okay. You know?
Pero de tomo dejó acá los tristes al Jerry.
No. Because, no, what happened later is because I told him I would call him back later.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, because ya
I can't leave him
mandaba.
hanging.
So yeah, I go take care of business.
Holy shit.
Fucking drop a nice little masa. Then I called Jericho back, and then he's still on conference call with con el Pops. So here we continue our three-way. We continue our three-way.
Yeah, y viniste con la historia.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I told them or not.
Well, they
I don't know.
Now you know, guys.
Yeah, because I had to take over their conversation, you know?
No, you know. And that was so
Whatever
difficult.
they were talking about, I had to stop that nonsense.
Listen, guys, I gotta stop
things. I still have things to say.
I hadn't wrapped up my TED Talk.
Yeah. Listen, guys, I know I cut you off earlier, but I'm back.
Yeah,
So cállense.
then
Put your shit on mute. I don't want to hear your background noise.
and then we were talking, and then at some point, Pops' wife said hello, and then Beans jumped on and said hello. But there was a topic they were having. They were talking about like the word Chicano, right?
Oh, shit, Ramon's favorite topic.
No, because believe it or not, like even in our house, that word was not
Used.
Yeah, it wasn't, and my dad made fun of it.
My dad makes. My God, I'll let it go.
Yeah.
Let me let it go. How about that?
So it goes back to like, you know, like
Hello, darkness.
hello, dark. No,
empezaron. Oh, shit.
All right, Chicano.
So,
Yeah, we didn't hear it. I mean, we were
Yeah.
here. My dad was always like, "Esta pinches, ¿qué es eso?"
Pinches chicas patas, les
Yeah.
decía.
Oh my God.
Chicas patas, and pinches bola de huevones, y que esto y lo otro.
So everything you've said about millennials.
So my dad has this bitter
Oh, shit.
thing with like the whole Cesar Chavez movement. Like because he was out here in the fields up in Corcoran or whatever, or Corcoran.
Ay, güey.
Listen, my dad's just a bitter man, and he blames it on everybody. How about that?
But remember, this is one of the things that whenever Cesar Chavez, remember when they changed Brooklyn to
Yeah,
Cesar Chavez, he
yeah.
was upset.
Yeah.
And he's all like, that guy's a two-faced hypocrite.
Yeah, he
que la
did.
chingada. So honestly, again, the school system never taught us about Cesar Chavez, who it was, and what
And
he
they
did.
did. The little bit was just like fucking like for Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah,
Like, just a little
or-
poster of
yeah,
him.
and everything. So I really didn't know that much, but the what I did know was from my dad. That, you know, este cabrón le hablaba la migra, you know, get us all deported and everything. I'm like, well, fuck that guy. Fuck him. And then later on, you start growing up and like, oh, wait a minute, this guy's not so bad. You know, he did this and he did that for the farm workers and everything. Thinking my dad was lying. Later on, you start looking at, yeah, he would.
The answer's in the middle.
Yeah, he would call it because, you know, they were, I guess, these were the Mexican Americans that were born here that were doing, this is their life. And then you got the immigrants coming over and taking over their jobs for less money.
No insurance. Yeah, for sure.
So it was the whole thing. So I was telling them, yeah, you know, the word Chicano was not a common word or a common description in our house. And it wasn't until fucking Kid Frost. It wasn't, you know, with like a fucking...
Wait, when your dad heard Kid Frost, he was like, "Is this okay?"
No.
we're like-
When I heard Kid Frost.
Oh, I'm saying that. So it wasn't in your house. It
es
was
que
you.
yo me imagino que to my parents, just being who they were, immigrants and all that, what they would hear too from the people that were already here. So I feel like the word Chicano was almost as they associated with cholos. Porque
Well, they
Chicano
associated everything.
meant los suits y que esto otro y que los marihuanos y que los...
They were okay with pachucos. They were not okay with cholos.
Pero
The
todas
point is that
cholos.
my
But
parents-
even now, the Chicano, like when you put in Chicano style, whatever, pues salen pinche...
Pues cholos.
All cholo stuff, güey. So, también it's a complicated thing.
So when and that's what I was telling Pops. Like when I started becoming more aware and more proud of the word Chicano was with Kid Frost came out. Chicano and I'm brown and proud. Want some Chicanos? Come on,
Yeah.
Simon, let's get down or something.
Ay,
Right
güey.
now in the dirt. What's the matter? Fred, you're
Ay,
gonna get
güey.
hurt.
Why?
Dun, dun.
Esa no tenemos.
Okay. ¿Y qué pues? Y luego...
Y de ahí ya, pues la plática continuó. And I think Jericho was saying también that it wasn't common. And Pops was saying, like, well, yeah, for us, it was like, you know, we were Chicanos, you know? Like, I'm like, yeah, but what year was that you know? So it kind of correlated with around the time with in the 90s.
Plus, también is the thing that we grew up being in school. We were not called Chicano. We were called Mexican Americans.
Americans.
So también we didn't get taught that was part of our identity too,
Yeah.
of Chicanos, you know? We were called Mexican American. First generation Mexicans. It was always those two.
Yeah, first generation.
Mexican
Oh, yeah,
Americans
Mexican
or whatever. I don't know,
American.
but it was just first generation Mexican American, Mexican American. So we didn't grow up with the word Chicano.
Yeah.
We didn't. And then when
It
you
died
would
down
hear
for a while.
and then when I would hear it, it was like, no offense to anybody, but it was when I was in college, los mechistas, mecha group, where it was like, wait, you're throwing all this rhetoric, but you can't even communicate with the vendor. You know?
yeah.
Can't speak to the vendor.
Hey,
Yeah.
¿Qué pasó, Noelia?
What? That's how okay, when I was in college.
Yeah, she did say that.
You know, I those were my issues were like, how you want me to join this group when you motherfuckers can't even speak the language that's gonna help you communicate with people? Oh, well, that's not our native language. Well, what is it? You don't even know that one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was back then.
But también
Hello,
going back-
darkness, my old friend.
Yeah.
Throwing some mean
Shade, right? No, pero también
No, not
shady in here,
anymore.
güey.
Pero también, Fernie, you gotta understand the way we grew up in our house. Like, if you didn't spoke Spanish,
Speak, cabrón.
Ay,
you
güey.
didn't spoke.
¿Y el
You just-
inglés?
I know. if I was gonna say, if you spoke only English, then you would,
Yeah.
you know, we would get. So in our house, we only
Puro
were allowed
español.
to speak Spanish in the house, right? So whenever you know you saw interviews or whatever, and they interviewed someone like fucking the district attorney or a mayor or fucking somebody that was Latino in a political position, their Spanish was broken. And my dad would fucking clown it and talk shit. So de ahí también se me quedó a mí. And in that sense, I was fucking quick to judge. I'm like, estos cabrones no saben ni que la chingada.
Yeah, so that's how I thought before. Now I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck.
That like we've talked about before, that's just like that classic old fucking generation mentality, no? Even like you're saying, even us have to outgrow, no?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Para no salir como igual, no?
Yeah.
Porque same shit, like you're saying, fucking we talk shit about everything, way. It wasn't just that way. Even the Chicano, I don't remember anybody really talking about it, like talking about a period way until like the little brown beret dude that's fucking in high school.
I remember those.
But I was like in like a freshman when I met some of those dudes.
What are they called? The Brown Angels? No,
Well, those brown berets, but they had different little fucking
but they
clubs.
had a name. Besides the Brown Berets, they were called the...
Well, that's what I'm saying. There wasn't one like brown berets. There was maybe at one time I think there might have been like one, pero they're like little chapters, pues.
Yeah.
And they all had different little like something brown berets.
When we lived in Boyle Heights, one of our neighbors, donde vivía la Juana, ¿te acuerdas la Juana? Like one of the guys right there was a brown beret.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I remember because he used to put it like on Friday nights, se ponía the little fucking beret, and he always worked out because I remember que tenía botes de cemento.
Porque he checked them out from the window.
No.
With the light
Es
off.
que se ponía afuera, güey. Fuck, dude, no se
With the light
puede.
off through the crack in the fucking curtain.
Yeah, like- dude, I was 10 years old, 8
yeah,
years
you
old.
got crushes at that
That's where it
time.
starts. That's where it starts.
I had it with la Olga Berinsky,
Oh
la
my God,
pinche...
Yeah, it's not the same as the neighbor in the
La
yard.
carabina de Ambrosio, ¿cómo se llamaba?
Hey, what a way to shift it, huh?
Yeah, I know,
know,
right?
right?
But he always used to work out, and I
Que
remember
nada que ver con la story.
no, and I remember he would put on his beret and he would wear like a vest, and then he se
Sin camisa.
amarraba little hilitos by his biceps.
So Ultimate Warrior style.
Yeah, but it was like I don't know.
Yeah, I remember se ponían.
So así salía el cabrón with a
warrior style.
Yeah, he had like a little belt, and I think he had like either mace or a little baton or something.
Damn, míralo, serio.
Y se iba,
Al pleito.
se iban to patrol the streets. Again, this is around the time también de Richard Ramirez.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Now you put it in context, fuck.
Yeah, so there was a lot of... I remember seeing a lot of this, not knowing what exactly was going on. Now that I put the pieces together, I'm like, fuck, the community was doing their best because the police maybe wasn't doing anything.
And yeah. And then también, once we educate ourselves, we understand why there's a lot of people that were not speaking Spanish, you know? So it was easy for us, for sure. Because my dad era bien pinche. Ay, todavía. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Todavía. Is that man gonna change? So we grew up hearing a lot of that shit. But then when we started being on our own and then we educate ourselves, like, oh, well, that's... Okay, I could see why people were not speaking Spanish.
I was still fucking judges too. So like fucking...
So fucking last week.
No, cuando salió Don Ramón. No. Whatchamacallit? No, at some point, and I think the podcast kind of helped out because I started, getting messages from other listeners like, hey, it's different. But también, I remember like certain teachers, like, I don't know, do you remember having Latino teachers that their Spanish was broken? They were older. And the whole thing is that it happened that when their parents came and they were born here, their parents didn't want to go through the
for sure.
Yeah, the racial profiling or the discrimination. So you're only going to speak English.
And then that's when the name changes would come.
Oh,
Yeah.
En vez de Marcos, it's Mark. And whatever.
Los Freds y los Rudys
Yeah.
que we were talking about last week.
En vez de Rodolfo es Rudy.
Yeah. I had one in elementary.
Federico became
probably when
Fred.
I went to kindergarten and for half of first grade in Evergreen Elementary. And my kindergarten teacher was Spanish. She was she was once again at that time una pocha.
Yeah, pocha. That was the thing. Yeah.
That's what they were saying, yeah.
So she was and then the TA was Chicana.
Yeah.
But then when we moved to South Central, I don't remember. My teachers were black. And then in middle school, nomás un maestro que era mexicano that had moved over here as an adult, got his degree and everything,
shit.
So he was dope. He was awesome. He was awesome.
I remember my third grade teacher in elementary was Miss Arroyo.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, she was a pocha too because I remember parent conference, her Spanish was broken.
Yeah.
you know, and she would say la problema or shit like that, you know, like shit. Yeah, la
Se
problema.
parquearon y ya fue.
Yeah.
No, not even that, but it's like la problema es que Ramón
No gusta hacer.
no
para
mucho
de dar TED Talks.
no mucho silencio.
That was one of the my mom one time in this conference que le dijo una teacher, su hijo debería ser un payaso or comedian.
Your son is gonna be. He should study.
He's going to be
be
a
a-
podcaster,
Yeah.
she called it.
A comedian or a clown,
Yeah,
something like that.
payaso. Yeah, because I was a class clown. I think what the teacher was trying to say that I was a class clown.
Pero le salió
Pero yo era
payaso.
pocha.
Era pocha.
I was class clown too.
Yeah. So, you know, like, yeah, it was, I was small. I always like being the center of attention, like fucking, hey, look at me. Or like,
Shocker.
or do the fucking fart noises or like, you know, shit like
Yo
that.
no, yo era más acá la darkness and then I would say stupid shit. Who said that?
Fuck your life. What? Noelia writing down. Like,
He ain't even your daddy. Pero,
Shit.
no.
so, yeah. So,
I get it, güey.
So, once we were having that conversation, I'm like, all right, guys, I gotta go. Bye. Let's go.
Pobrecitos, man. They deserve
I forgot
a gift.
this was a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was still a phone call.
Yeah, no, I get it. With the Chicano thing didn't pop up for me until high school. Till like early high school, pero in high school.
There's a lot of things.
But same thing like I said before too. I thought I grew up in East LA for most of my life, and
Yeah. And
until
then
someone goes, "No, bro, that's Boyle Heights."
And then the thing is, Chuque,
okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember the reading material that there was for, you know, Mexican historical figures. It was always associated with a fight or a war or battlefield. It was never like the positive things that were being done. It was always like, oh, peleoneros y que la chingada, you know? Which I totally related to. So I'm like, fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Pero,
Yeah, ves like when the Alamo shit too, no? Then
Yeah. The
a lot of
Alamo.
info has come out about that
Yeah,
shit
the
too.
fucking, what was it? David Crockett got slaughtered by a shitload of Mexicans. I'm all like, oh.
No, well, that whole thing was a slaughter that supposedly Mexicans did. Pero ya salió mucha shit that they essentially instigated. No sé qué pedo.
and that's why it's
There's
like
a lot
it's
of
so-
lies and-
there's a lot of shit coming out on our actual history that now, you know, everybody's all nervous about because, like, dude, there's a lot of shit we don't know about our own
Well,
history.
I mean-
We were always the villains, and now we're realizing that we were not the villains. You colonizers are the ones that started all shit, but you're hiding our history from us. What you're trying to do now in a lot of states.
Yeah.
You know, keep people from learning, reading about their history. Why? Porque it's going to be an uprise because we're going to realize, like, we're not the fucking people that came to bug you. You came to
Yeah.
our territory.
One of the
Esa de los books está cabrón.
one of
Sí,
the
güey, Lelo.
I've
Ese güey, what was de Santis.
El de Santas.
Yeah, he's the one too that wants to eliminate freaking oh my god, the sororities and fraternities of
They're
the
stopping
African
the
American
woke.
ones. Yes, read on upon it.
Well, no,
dude.
yeah, no. Well,
It's a lot of crazy
Well,
shit that we don't know about our
in
states.
Florida, yeah, they're out of control. Other states también que they're fucking burning books and shit.
banning books, but they
Every-
want to ban books and that shit. But just recently, they legalized the marrying age in one state from 12 to 15.
Oh yeah, I think
But
I
y'all
saw that on
motherfuckers
John
are worried
Oliver.
about all this other shit.
John Oliver. I saw that. Yeah,
I was reading
I
on
still
it.
yeah. Okay, supposedly there was one of the congressmen or one of the fucking political figures there. Like, you know what? I know somebody that married them at 12, and they're still happily married now. I'm all like, I'm just like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
It's crazy.
yeah.
And it's all these grown,
Yeah.
whatever. So I'm like, okay.
Pero eso de los libros está cabrón,
Yeah.
because you're right. You lose a lot of information, a lot
And
of
what
history.
is, and once again, it's like when people don't know their history, they're doomed to repeat it. And it's like, you
Pero
guys have to fucking keep.
Yeah, because they're doing that for like culture shit, porque the woke fucking shit, and then even like for the LGBTQT plus whatever thing that ya ni sé cuántos son. My bad, sorry raza. Pero el pinche que they gotta go like through every book, way. Si it mentions anything, fuera.
Yeah.
Ese book a la basura.
Fuera.
So there was, remember when the school started, where there was the little trending of the pictures of the classroom, the little classroom shelves were bare,
Oh,
or they'd
yeah.
be fucking wrapped like on paper bags, or like they couldn't touch the books until someone went through every book literally and fucking.
So what they gonna do with the Bible?
But I'm saying the part of that with kids is you're putting things in there so when you get out in the world way, things don't pop out at you like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Well, like what happened with us. We would read shit,
Yeah.
but then it was not until adulthood or college where you're at least my experience, my eyes were open to new things. We're like, oh shit, like, and that's the sucky part because you're in a college age where you're being you're being exposed to new things, but then you're fighting with what you've been taught.
Yeah.
And that was a conversation that I had with my mom the other day. I was having a conversation with her, and I was getting kind of like, ugh, but I'm like, no vas a llorar, cabrona. Where I was telling her how being children of first, them being undocumented people, si se no understand, le dije, do you understand the battle of trying to find our identity? We're here in this country, we are fucking wetbags, we're this and this and that, and then when we go to fucking Mexico with our family, we're still treated like shit because we're not Mexicans.
Yeah, somos gringos.
Do you realize how much fun we were made fun of despite you being worried about other shit? It was difficult. Because we didn't know what was proper to say, what wasn't proper to do, or whatever. And so being first generation has been difficult because, we're the first generation that we're dual cultures. We're in a country where everything's more liberal. And then we have to fight with what we grew up in the home, like the traditions and the values and the morals and all this bullshit. Like, it's a constant battle. And then on top of that, at least in my experience, being a female, the age that I am, the status that I am, I'm like, for you people, it's like, oh my God, and I'm trying to change that narrative because nowhere ever in my life growing up was I ever told, or we never heard that it was okay to be alone.
No.
It was okay to be single. Ay, pobrecitos. Ay, ese solterón, solterona.
Ah, qué cotorra.
Qué cotorra. Ya se le fue el pinche tren. Shit like that you hear. And I told my mom, never growing up did I hear that it was a healthy thing to be alone, that it was good. Blah, 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 blah. Now I'm learning that on my own. A lot of things that you didn't teach us because you probably didn't know any better either.
Yeah.
But it's a battle. It sucks to have to figure out your identity when you have two dual cultures where I identify big time with being Mexican in my culture, but then there's other areas where like, I don't know if I agree with that.
Pero para que veas como es la raza, güey, because we, in a way, we keep it going too, güey, porque even, that's,
sure.
Like you're saying, the first generation, we had that difficulty, and now, or I mean, if you go by like the comments online type of shit, the second generation gets fucking as much shit because pinche no sabo kid, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And like, well,
That's
what the heck is it your fucking
Don Ramon over here.
Yeah, it's so we keep it going, like instead of fucking like I guess it's getting more accepted now, no?
But then the thing is, but part of that too is like, who's responsible for this, But I mean, we have a lot of friends that are bilingual that it's just natural for them to speak to their kids in the fastest language that's easier to pick up on because it's the dominant language here,
Yeah, but I'm saying that how is that the same thing? How was it our fault? Que no quedamos en either side?
No, for sure.
How is it that
no, and it's not our
fault?
fault. In that conversation, my mom is like, you don't understand those challenges of, not being either not from here, ni de aquí ni de acá. Yeah. And I told my mom, like, when because of that, I felt very judged by my uncles and my family out there.
Cousins.
De que era la más hocicona, era la más así en esa carne. And I'm like, they always thought that I was out asking. No, I was, I don't get it. Hello, darkness. It's a bit more. But it was just that talking to my mom, because I was turning around, like, I could have those conversations with her. We could talk about things. Huh?
Ya estás de esa edad where you're having those.
Yeah. Where I'm like seeing her as a friend, where we can talk about things. But I was like, no, man, you think it was, like, I know it wasn't easy for you, whatever, like, but it's also difficult for us, that we would go to Mexico, que no se le salga decir nada en inglés.
Yeah.
Ay, bueno.
And even we're like, ¿y cómo se dice eso? We were looking at our parents.
Dilo, te está preguntando. Like, but you just 10 minutes ago said that to say it in English. What the fuck, man? Yeah. Conflicting messages. So we're all fucked up.
Bueno.
So, pretty much I had the conversation and I'm like, it's your fault. We fucked up. ¿Qué me vas a hacer de comer, ama?
¿Qué hay de comer?
No, y sí,
¿Qué de
eso.
lonchecito?
Tengo ganas de chile rellenos.
No, there was food and she didn't even cook it for me. Mija, ira, caliéntatela y esto.
Oh, you said que llegaste, ya está todo listo el
Oh,
plato.
no, and I always have to remind her. I'm like, no, pero si usted era aquí su hijo, a él sí le hace de... Ay, mira, y sí, el otro día me dijo que ya pasó sus clases. I'm like...
Shit.
Yeah, because I would call her up just because I'm like on the weekends. Literally, I was just studying. Like salía de aquí de grabar And fucking, I would go home and I would study. And then on Sundays, también, I'll get up, maybe do some of the stuff that needed to be done, like laundry or the yard or whatever. And then I would get to study, you know? So sometimes at mija, she's like, well, I'm going to go out para que estudies. I'm like, it doesn't bother me as long as I'm in the office, you know, fucking, you know, going through my shit. So that was very, so I would call my mom to keep her updated, like how I was doing and everything.
Mira qué nice.
Yeah. Because I don't want her to think that I'm like ignoring her or like.
Because luego she called me, mija.
Ay, güey.
¿Y tu hermano cómo está? Well, fucking call him. Hey, no lo quiero molestar. But you're bugging me.
So quiere bug you, though.
Pero me va a molestar a mí. Tú no estás haciendo nada.
Es que cada vez que le llamo, está en una conferencia.
Está ocupado. Está con su programa del radio.
Yeah, she does say that.
Dice que está en la otra línea.
Yeah. Que está hablando con unos muchachos. ¿Quiénes son esos muchachos, Noelia? Pues no sé, ma. Pues me dijo tu hermano que un Cherokee, no sé.
Un Cherokee,
y
un
una,
indio.
y una papa.
Un indio.
Creo que
Un indio. Y una pinche papa ahí, no sé. What the fuck? Ramon, who the fuck is this Native American and this boiled potato she's talking about?
It's Cherokee and fucking Pops. Oh. Con el mazapán. Con un mazapán. Me preocupa tu hermano, ¿eh?
Ay, mira, ¿con quién se está juntando tu hermano? I don't fucking know.
Wow.
You don't want to ask me about my life, Meche? No, mija, ya sabemos que estás miserable.
Y sola.
I'm trying to change the narrative, Meche.
You know what, though? Right now that you say that, I remember one time somebody making a comment, and I don't think it was my dad. It was one of my uncles that some lady was, you know, getting to that age, and they were like, pobrecita, ¿quién la va a mantener? Type of deal.
Yeah.
And I remember that, and I don't know why it still sticks with me because I was, somehow in my mind I'm like, I mean, she's not handicapped, she's not special. She could like, and I thought about it, but I didn't say shit because I mean,
No te metas en los dos.
yeah, en las pláticas de los adultos, you know. And I was like maybe 14, 16 por ahí, and I'm all like,
Yeah.
así con cara de pendejo de verlo.
Hello, darkness.
What?
Yeah.
¿Pero por qué? ¿No puede? ¿Qué? ¿Que no puede trabajar?
Yeah.
¿Que no puede ir a su...
We get it. Cut the mic, Fernie.
Pero ¿qué?
This is not Jerky and Pops, güey. We can keep it going.
Anyway.
¿Qué quieres sabritas? Yo.
Lonche. Shit. Got her,
Las pinches sabritas are fucking bomb out there, bro.
And they came with the
Little fucking
Little
hot
chiles,
sauce.
the little hot sauce.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, man. I hated sharing those.
So fuck yeah.
A ver, mija, dame. What the fuck?
No le, a ver. Oh, comparte, ¿no? Chinga tu madre.
Oh, fine. But we had to go. Oh,
Te comparto,
oh
pendejo.
my God.
Pero,
Con esto te
¿cómo-
Ya,
cómo-
pues. Ya.
Pero si no, si puede
Mira,
caminar.
the
¿Qué
point-
quieres sabritas?
Unos dogos.
Shit.
So imagine.
Ya están los tacos listos.
Shit.
Los tacos dorados. Fuck, those are good.
Ah, vámonos con las chiquis.
¿Qué quieren chiquis?
Oh my God.
Chinguen a su madre.
It's so hot here. It's true though. It's true. So you hear all that shit. So you start feeling like, what the fuck? Like,
I need to get married.
It sucks.
I need someone to fucking que me mantenga.
Yeah.
Alguien que me
I mean,
mantenga.
I have all those conversations with Doña Meche, and she'll be like, no. But then I have to remind her, I'm not coming from an aggressive place, lady. No, no empiece. No la voy a cachetear.
Ay, güey.
No. But I tell her, no, like, we're having a conversation, but I'll tell her, like, well, how do you think that impacts people? Like, we as adults now realize that children, like what we hear, gets ingrained, it gets conditioned, it gets
Children pick up everything.
it processes in some fucking weird, odd way that we have no control over. And de ahí me agarro con ella where I tell her, hey, how do you think I felt, mom? When I was growing up, that you would say que yo era igual que mi papá. And he's the number one fucking person you would talk shit about. Ay, pues de veras, ¿verdad? I'm like, yeah, 43 years later, you're realizing all this bullshit, you know? So I'm able to have those conversations with her. And I tell, like, you know, that shit that you would say, how crazy my dad is y todo esto, you would tell me I was the same way. And then in your head, you thought I was going on and fucking getting into machete fights, just like him. And I wasn't. I wasn't. Like, every time I got into shit,
It was fist fight.
it was because,
'Cause I
people
kept it
would
old
fuck
school.
people would fuck around and when they would find out, same in traffic, don't cut me off, pero entonces I'm able to have those conversations, and I think in that I'm able to process shit, it's like, man, that wasn't right, now I'm working on trying to, my dad is crazy, I have the same maybe traits as him, but I also have your traits, lady. Y de ahí salió la plática de que Ramón es mentiroso porque ella es mentirosa.
No soy mentiroso.
You fabricate stories?
I
Fake stories so you don't get in trouble.
I add light to them. Les pongo luz.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
You want to hear one story she told me?
Oh, shit.
Porque yo le dije, ma, le dije, why were you guys always more on me than you were with my brother? No, él también le fue mal.
Yeah.
Le dije, no, pero with me, le dije, I never ditched. I never got in trouble in class. The shit that would happen in school with classmates, because they would start shit with me. They would try to bully me. No me dejaba. Sí, pinche peleón. I'm like, I wasn't starting shit. Le digo, pero ¿por qué a mí no me tenía confianza? And then she started going into how you fucked up. Que una vez she caught him ditching. And she's like, sí, yo lo dejé. Y I dropped him off. And then, I saw that when I dropped him off, there was a little calañita, like, Ramón. Y tu hermano, ay, goodbye. Y yo vi que se metió. Pero algo me entró y dije, no, voy a darme la vuelta. Then she went around the school. She came back to the little spot where she dropped him. And sure enough, ahí estaba este pinche plebe allá. Todo, chócale, amigo. Chingue su madre.
Okay.
Y que mi mamá abrió el carro. Hey, psst. Ven para acá. Te me metes. ¿Qué más? Ya vi que te la estás pinteando. No me la estaba pinteando. Es que usted nunca me deja hacer nada.
Oh, shit.
So she went into more details, but I'm like, see, I never did that shit. And I told her, es que Val era bien menso. Le digo, este era bien menso. Le digo, he would get caught. Le digo, he would always get caught. No sé si, ¿verdad? Le digo, igual que usted, man.
Not the way he tells it. He was a sneaky son of a bitch.
I got caught for some shit, but not for a lot of shit.
And then her thing, too, when she was talking about her stories and getting caught, her thing was like, pues ya que. I already did what I wanted to do. And I'm like, exactly.
That's why I was got in trouble.
So your son was the same way. Like, where me, you made it seem as if I was a fucking terrible, aggressive, fucking getting in trouble child because I was just like your husband. Like, but now we know you got some traits too, lady. Ay, ya vas a empezar, ¿verdad? Because I'm like, well, no, I'm not going to start, lady.
Yeah.
No. Luego le doy una little pat in the head.
Ay,
But that incident, it was because todavía no the the bell.
He's still trying to redeem your mom's not here, way.
The bell hadn't rung yet, so there was still time in the morning.
Here.
So what it was, she dropped me off. I went, and you know how there was a little store across.
Yeah.
So we went across to get snacks, and that's when she comes around and is like, "Ay, hijo de tu ching, a ver, te me subes al carro, mole." And then like right away, ooh, damn, they're gonna whoop his ass.
They're going to kick Dane's ass.
That's not the Dane I know.
So what he didn't tell us about the mailbox, it was his mom that was chasing him.
Toma, hijo de tu chica, con que quieres ser cholo.
For life.
¿Quieres andar de cholillo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how that went down. And so I didn't go to class that day. She took me straight home, and
So
like
you
I
ditched
wasn't
anyways.
ditching. I kept telling her I wasn't ditching. The bell hadn't rung yet. Pero yo te dejé en la escuela. ¿Por qué no estás en la escuela? I'm across the street. No estás en la escuela. And it's just
She's
like
not wrong, bro.
I couldn't get her off of that, but it's just like
She's not wrong. I'm a parent.
I
She's not
wasn't.
wrong.
The thing is, I wasn't ditching.
Okay. But in her mind as a parent,
Yeah.
like,
Pero-
I left you here. Get your ass in there. Because if you cross the street, something could have happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Parent. I dropped you off at
Yeah.
school. You're going to school. You're not going to a liquor store to
Yeah.
get snacks.
It's not a liquor store. Not tiendita.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what?
That was probably a liquor store. It's a hood way.
One of the things that we're talking about ditching, like I remember in high
shit.
school, even in middle school. Middle school was 8th grade, so I was like 12, 13. But I remember in middle school too, I would have little classmates, like little morritas, 13 years old, ditching with their fucking 20-something-year-old boyfriends.
Oh, shit.
Now I'm like, what the fuck? Like in high school too, like, 15, 16.
Then would you say in some states,
Los
they could've got
boyfriends
married?
llegaban y se las, like, they were all dating, llegaban todos chupeteadas, like, and now I'm just like, damn, these guys were like older ass guys.
These
Old ass
pedal
guys.
guys.
Los pedos, but I'm like, God, like, that's why I'll be telling girls, like, hey, better be around your age.
I remember I had
You're 18 and he's 35. What the fuck is that about?
But he has a Sierra painted on his tailgate. That little truck running from the law.
He's going to the La Capilla de Guadalupe.
Yeah,
up there.
porque se está quemando el mundo. Yes, because he's part of the problem.
Yeah, I had a friend in junior high. She was dating like a 20-year-old guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, también llegaba chupeteada.
Yeah,
Like, la chingada. I'm all like, oh shit. I'm all like, in my mind, I'm all like, fuck yeah, dude. When you're 20, you get, you're a ladies' man type of deal.
So he turned to me, he's like, yeah.
I'm like,
Where are the ladies lined up at?
No. They're still in nutrition. Fuck. I gotta go to work.
You're still saving up for that placas on the tailgate.
But that's just crazy. I was like, damn, like these girls would leave with. But yeah, but esa plática que tuve con mamá, like, you guys still think I'm crazy? I don't do shit, man. I don't do nothing.
You're fucking wild, man.
Es que, and then her thing was like, es que eres mujer. She's like, my worry was for you as a female. I'm like, but that shit's gonna happen anywhere. It could be down the block from here, whatever. Like, but
then when we turned the pictures from like my perspective, when you were already going to college and everything, you could go anywhere you wanted. You could travel, you know. And my complaint was to them, I was like, I couldn't even fucking go to Rosarito
because you were with the fucking plebes, man.
I know.
And siempre hablaba that, I remember that was the conversation with my mom. Like, I brought everybody here.
Yeah.
Even
I did it because they judge you.
Even the people you guys were like, ay, como que no, el Esteban.
Yeah.
That one siempre like, I'm like, no, es buena onda, ma.
Ese pinche tatuado con pelo de payaso.
Yeah, no, a él luego le decían, al otro le decían el pollo.
El pollo, yeah.
No, le decía a mi mamá, el tibitábara, Esteban.
Yeah.
Y el pollo. O el pato.
El
I don't know.
pato. Or something like that. It was some farm animal.
So I'm like, oh, son mis amigos, ama. Ay, ¿y qué? Le están en una banda y pues ahí trabajan también y que we're gonna go out. Ah, okay. Y then después, like, well, do you know? I'm like, I met him here, blah, 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 blah. And I would just keep inviting him over, like, hey, let's meet up at my parents. Let's meet up at my parents. Y ya, así. Y ya,
At my parents at my house.
Let's meet up at my house, my parents' house. Y ya con el tiempo...
Never mind my roommates.
Yeah,
No, güey, my parents.
Son unos amargados, no les hagan caso a los viejillos. But, you know, but that was the thing that she's like, no.
So, yeah, so then when when I'm hearing you, like, you're going to Texas, you're going to fucking Vegas, you went to Alaska, yes.
New Orleans, I had gone.
New Orleans, and you're doing all this. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I couldn't fucking go. You know, I couldn't do these little I'm just going. I mean,
Pero ya estás casado, ¿no?
No.
yet?
Oh, at this time, yes. When Noelia was doing all that thing, yeah. But my complaint was before I got married, I couldn't do these things.
And the thing that he's like, I got married to get away from all this shit, and Ramon.
Yeah, but that's how it always works, way.
Yeah.
The first one opens the gate.
So you have that perspective, and I have the other perspective.
Yeah.
But then when we look at
hater.
it, then when we look at it, like, I fucked it up for you a lot, but then you somehow found how to fix that.
Because my mom would go to, I went to Fremont High different years. Ramon had graduated before I went. My mom would drive by to make sure I was in school. She knew my hangout spot. She would get off, dejaba al niño con mi dad or whatever. She would go to the counselor's office, ask for me. They would call me and I would go, I'm like, ¿qué pasó? Nada. I'm like, why are you here? Did you have something happen with Adrian? No. Then why are you here? Nomás quería saber si estabas aquí.
But see, that's the thing. I never ditched high school.
But you did.
No.
That they know of you.
In junior high, yes. But yeah, after fucking the beatdown from fucking the neighborhood gang, from the tagging, ya cuando entré high school, I was straight edge. I didn't even ditch senior ditch day.
Oh, yeah, me either.
Cabrón.
No, I didn't do that. I was always there.
That's when you turn cuadrado?
Yeah, I turned fucking, I went down the straight and narrow, bro.
Sure.
The straight and
my
narrow.
mom would show up, así nomás llegaba, so I'm like, ¿por qué no nomás habló, ma? Pues no sé. I'm like, what the fuck? So she would do that shit. Yo te vi hoy. I'm like, where? Estabas allá con las muchachas. ¿Quiénes son ellas? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, stop doing. Like, I would get annoyed with her. I'm like, you sound like a stalker. Like, I'm not comfortable, whatever. A mí no me importa que no estés cómoda. I'm like, what the fuck? Because acá este güey. Pero then I was like, no, I can't. Nah. So
yeah, like. In school, I never did anything outside of school. When I started driving, remember the quebraditas?
Es que también, you know what it is, Fernie? My parents will tell you.
But did you see the little smile que te da? Nah.
He was always more easily influenced. That's what they say with him. Es que a mi hijo lo
Yes, I know.
Lo sonsacaban mucho. Era muy dejado. And I'm like... Y tú, mija, no, pues tú eras más líder. Tu hermano era más líder, pero no sabemos. I'm like, and... I don't give a fuck.
That was that.
Y es fácil de influenciar.
Oh my God.
I was 16? Yeah, I was 16.
Nothing.
And our cousin was like 12. Yeah, so I had a quebradita, and I think I was. I don't think I was already driving, but I didn't have a license. I was like 16, so they let me borrow the station wagon.
Yeah.
And I almost my fucking a cousin out with the tejanas and everything to a quebradita fucking party. And I told them where it was at because that was the condition. But I didn't tell them is that I had another party.
Ay.
So when we get there,
Mr.
we
Popular.
find parking.
Ay, güey.
We find parking, and it's not happening. It's like, fuck, todavía no está. Like, we got there too fucking early. You know?
I'm like, no way, this good look on
I
him.
know.
Yeah. So I tell my cousin, like, hey, there's another fucking party not too far from here. You want to go there? He's like, yeah, let's go. So
You're
we
already
go.
13.
He's 13,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we go, and that was happening. You know? And then... Pachanga, charanga. Fuck, I love it. Fucking banda vallarta show, eh?
Provócame, mujer. Yeah.
Provócame. Fuck, ahí con la pinche cuarta. Fuck, yeah, eh? Jalisco, bro.
The fucking...
Yeah, the little, and everything. I estoy con la pinche la 10X because I can afford the 100.
Oh my God.
So I estoy con fucking turning around, fucking, yeah, dude, having a good time. And next thing you know, beep, 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 beep. Like, fucking beepers going off, eh?
Fucking buzzkill.
I look at it, 911, like, oh shit. So I tell my cousin, like, bro, we need to go. Y él también fucking, like, 13 years old. He's like, he's having a good time.
Yeah.
Zapateándole.
Yeah, so we're like,
Sacudiendo.
fuck.
Oh, y era delgadito el güey, andaba
Yeah.
like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
every time.
Yeah, so fucking, I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, all right. So we leave that party and we go to the other party and we get there. Guess who's there? Fucking Doña Meche, Don Chano.
Well, you told them it was gonna be a good party, bro.
The thing is that they were in the I don't know what they were driving, but we had another car.
The yellow car.
The yellow car, the Caprice. So I get there and I'm like, ¿dónde andaban? No, que aquí. I'm like, yes, 'cause it was another. And I'm like, they went into the house and borrowed the people's phones to page me. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Just cagapalos, mis parents.
Yeah.
Could never do nothing, man. Never. Never.
And I remember I felt my heart fucking just go down
But
to
he
my
was a
ass.
liar.
Down to my ass. It's just like, ¿dónde andabas? No, oh, te me vas a la casa ahorita. But like that, like, like they got their teeth together and they're talking to me like,
Ah.
te me vas a la casa ahorita.
Como Noelia in the morning.
I'm fucking awake.
What time you want a podcast?
I'm fucking getting up right now. Fucking let you go.
Just give me a fucking hamburger.
I'm just calling you to see what you want for breakfast. I'm already up.
Oh, good disclaimer. I do have a lot of anger issues. But I don't wake up angry.
Ferdy was there.
I don't know.
Ferdy heard it. No, because even I look at Ferdy and Ferdy's all like,
No, man.
What's happening?
like,
with-
¿qué hace Ferdy? Like, asustado, like, oh, shit, what's going on right here?
No, it's because the alarm kept going off. I'm like, oh, 5 more minutes. And I kept checking the navigation time. Like, la hago.
Yeah, I got it.
I got it. And I'm getting ready.
What
Hey, todos dormidos, ¿verdad? Nada más, I'm getting ready. What's up? What's going on?
What do you want for breakfast? I don't know.
No, entonces le dice, pues, I'm not gonna risk it. Just a hamburger. You want cheese? Just a regular hamburger. No way.
Estaba modorra, güey. Por eso. No.
Your glasses are foggy now.
And no one had said anything. She's like, yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm up, I'm going. You know, I was just like, just seeing if you wanted breakfast.
Yeah, because I'm all happy. We're like, oh shit, I got still 7-Eleven ferns already. Oh, you know what? Let me call Noelia, see what she wants. You know, a ver qué quiere mi hermanita.
Con mi hermanita queridita.
Ring, ring.
I'm up. I'm going.
What the fuck, Fernie?
It's only 30 minutes from my house.
Fucking Fernie pela los pinches ojos like, what? Like, this is what you deal with?
Es que no. I was just walking. I was like,
30 minutes away.
it's because when you call, I'm up. I have a huge ass bed, so I have to roll out of it. I have a huge mattress. So I was in one end of the court. I'm like, oh shit.
You got
I'm
the
up.
shack mattress?
I'm
Or?
up. Yeah, I got a big old mattress. I'm up. Wait. Yeah, just give me a regular burger. No cheese. Oh my god.
Holy shit, man. So,
Cheese madre.
yeah,
Ay,
so
güey.
that was the morning, and it's a beautiful
Yeah.
So yeah, los están quitando nuestra cultura.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Y eso
They're
que
afraid.
eso que we grew up también, remember que los Aztecs y Mayans que, oh, beautiful civilizations, but they were savages.
Yeah.
They're fucking savages. They did
Savages.
sacrifices.
They killed people. They killed their own, and then they I guess it was true because they were like if they
Eran
conquered a little
salvajes.
tribe or whatever, that's what they would use to sacrifice. But you know, they didn't really explain it why.
Well, no, they did. I mean, that's what they explained in detail, way, pero they didn't explain the
I mean,
rest.
but the thing is too is always the way the words are said, the wording. Maybe they had savage type of sacrifices, but they themselves were not savage people in
because
general.
That's how the Spaniards wrote it down in history. You know, that's how they shared it. Like estos son salvajes. They need God in their life.
Well, for a long time, all we got, like the history that we got, was the conquistadores way. There's one dude, that's like a prolific dude that wrote like a whole journal, and everything was like based around like that guy's journal, or there's like, I think one or two guys. Can't remember. I don't know if it was,
Ponce de León? No.
maybe, güey, algo así. But that's what I'm saying. And then even now, ahorita todavía están revelando. Me and Esteban has talked about it, how fucking we had huge ass cities, way, like in South America, Central America. They're discovering like that there was these huge ass cities and there was roads that connected them, and now they're discovering, like, when you zoom out and satellite images, you can start like linking everything together. That we probably had, like, in Latinos, pues, that we call Latinos now, we probably had cities that were bigger than European cities. Güey.
Yeah. And now, but también going back to that, how many? I mean, I know you went. I don't know about you, Fernie, but I know we went to the missions in California. Right, and everything, like, the history behind how beautiful and everything, and then as you start getting older, you start finding out, like, fuck, the missionaries, the priests, they were like taking advantage of the natives here, or like
Who was the salvajes? Eh?
yeah, exactly. They were like, then you start finding out that all these fucking these kids were fucking get buried or killed and died right there, taken from their families.
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then you had the caciques, you always thought that el cacique was like fucking this...
El queso?
Yeah, I know, el queso. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, el queso was one thing, but también because we grew up watching all these old movies.
Yeah.
And you always saw que les decían el cacique o el capataz o el pinche mayordomo or all these things, and these were like roles of, titles of power. Like, these were like the people that the other ranchers or the ranch hands looked up to and took orders from, right? And then you start, so that's the image that you have, like, oh, this is the boss or whatever. But then you start looking further into it. Yeah, these were the motherfuckers that were, no seas algo, te mataban o te dejaban ir, or they will starve your family.
Not so nice, huh?
Yeah. Les falta, les faltaba. Pinche.
Sí, pinche agresivo, tóxica.
So you start learning all of this, and you're like, damn.
And so then you get the moments with, like, damn, they're fucked up, but that's what we grew up with. Like, it's our Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a clip that I saw the other day que es ¿cómo se llama? Armendáriz, el dad. No, Pedro Armendáriz. Con esta María Félix. There's a movie, right? Where he's asking her like, hey, hazme desayuno o hazme un café o algo. Dice, háztelo tú. He's like, sí. And then, so there's a little bird or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Le dice, pajarito, ¿cómo estás? Y que sabe qué, que sabe cuánto. Ya sabes que yo aquí te doy de comer.
Oh, she's talking to the bird.
No, he's talking to her.
Okay.
Fucking shoots the bird. And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And then va pasando el pinche gatito. Y también, hola gatito, ¿cómo estás? ¡Pah! Yeah, she keeps turning around. She's like, man, fuck this, you know? So he's going from like a bird to a cat to a dog. And then next thing you know, there's a horse right there. And I'm all like, oh, no fucking way. And then, you know, and then finally he's going to cock the gun. He's like, all right.
Damn.
I'll make you fucking coffee.
All right.
That's all it took. Okay. You know, and I'm all like, what the fuck is this?
Está cabrón esa, güey.
Yeah. And I'm all like, holy shit.
And you get sorry, wait.
No.
You get offended by 16 candles when that exists.
I know, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, what?
Because it's more subtle.
Yeah, I know.
It's more subtle, the sexism there and the control. It's way more subtle. It's like, nobody's getting raped. Nobody's showing their body. It's just a gun and a guy shooting fucking innocent creatures to prove a
Is
point.
that subtle? I don't know. That's not very
Supposedly. Well,
subtle.
the thing is that all the mentality is, and I still see around that people see animals as animals. You know, they're like, oh, son animales. They have no
Well, I
feelings.
mean, in Mexico, pues cuando
Yeah.
tienes un rancho, that they are animales.
Yeah,
güey.
but-
that what you're talking about, that little thing, doesn't happen until we get here, way. Like,
Wait, but what with that shooting, like, what do you take of it? Like,
The point is that he's like showing her who's in control. Like, you know, like, hey, you don't do the things that I'm asking you. I'm going to treat you the same as these animals, you know? You know, I'm asking them, they're not doing it. Look at what's happening to them, type of deal. So kind of like that. And then one of the fucking novelas that we grew up, La Indomable. Right? Like, they painted her, man, yeah, she was a spoiled rich woman or whatever that gets amnesia, right? Or something.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because her plane crashes in Los Pantanos and this architect saves her. That she belittled. It's almost kind of like overboard.
Yeah.
no, you know, Cherokee and Pops feels over there. She's just like,
so. No. I'm like, oh, wait, I remember these things. Yeah, but I mean, my questions are more related to like, what is the message that you got from that scene of the guy shooting the animals?
Now that's the message. Earlier, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
As a
You didn't
younger
think
one,
about
you
it?
didn't. You didn't even think about it. It's just. But if you keep watching these things and then somehow in your mind, like, yeah, they're supposed to do what I want.
So that's why we got all these fucking parents like the ones we have.
Yeah.
that was
You know,
her.
That they would watch that thing and they was like, sí, así se le trata así se controla una pinche vieja.
Yeah.
And this and that. Yeah, I heard it all the time.
One of the like.
Still do.
Well, I mean, that's still around, way.
Yeah, still do.
I mean, that's not even just raza, way. Ya ves,
Yeah.
machistas come in all colors, way.
For sure. But my experience has been with the Mexican ones.
But I'm saying, even ya ves, right now, the whole little trend, it's been happening for a while. Como we've even talked about it here, que el pinche, like the men feel attacked, and you have like the incels that are all angry, que like they're not getting laid, and it's because they deserve to get laid, type of shit, way. Which is with like the incels, with the vatos que no pompean porque.
Yeah, por eso están encabronados porque they don't release it. They don't
Yeah, but because they got that mentality, pues, or they've been
Conditioned.
I was going to say trained, pero conditioned better, to think that the woman, pues, is supposed to give me sex.
I see.
Like, I deserve, if I have a girlfriend,
You better be.
yeah, you're going to put out porque yo soy el hombre, and that's what you do. That's your role.
Yeah.
Amongst other things, pues. Pero, I mean, so all that still exists.
It still exists.
Tanto these big dudes that have a lot of big following. Ya ves, como el otro, el Tate that fucking blew up también.
Yeah. And I
Just
really.
talking about shit like that.
And the thing is that me at my age, I don't even watch all that shit because I'm like, you know what, little boy, you can't tell me shit. I don't care. I mean, you 45-year-old dude that has all these toxic ideas and you're teaching men younger than you, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about what you think. So I don't watch a lot of that shit, but I hear about it.
But that's the problem.
And
Pues. Like,
that's the
a lot of
problem.
us, for a long time, I did the same thing. Like, who cares about this guy? Like,
Yeah.
you keep hearing about him.
Yeah.
Pero there's a lot of like future damage he's
exactly.
causing.
Not just future,
And we're just ignoring him because we're like, fuck.
not for sure.
Está
No.
pendejo.
Exactly. Pero también is me. I see that men my age are still thinking that shit too. Where it's like, what? Like, oh, okay. It's it becomes an issue. That's one of the things I was talking to my mom. Like, a lot of people, just in my experience, they like the independence. They like all this shit. But then when they realize like that independence, like, yeah, that means I'm not counting on your money to take care of me. I'm not counting on your car to take me to my job. I'm not counting on your salary to feed me. I'm not counting on that shit. What I'm counting on and hoping for is respect, loyalty, the other good stuff about a relationship. Pero después ven like, no, like...
Yeah, they fall short. They fall short because they're like, they don't need me, so...
And then your insecurity starts kicking in, you project it on me, and it's like...
is she got somebody else? Or is she like, doesn't love me? No me hace esto, no me hace lo
She's
otro.
still a good catch because she's still stable as far as her finances.
But I mean, it goes like, por decir ahorita, the thing that was fucking happening this week too, that dude, el otro pendejo, ¿cómo se llama este pendejo? Crowder, the Steven Crowder guy. I don't know if you ever heard of him, pinche, el que sale, the one from the meme that he's at the table and says, change my mind. And people put different things. Well, that guy like eventually from like those shits, he blew up. And fuck, he blew up a chingo, güey. Someone we know too fucking really loves that guy too. Pero el pinche, now sale que está like the holsters, the shoulder holsters, like fucking detective con pistolas, because like, I don't know if he's in Texas or something now. Pero this week salió que he's getting a divorce. And even his little speech que dio, little monologue que dio, like to his little announcement that he's getting divorced. The way he put it, ¿cómo te lo explico? So he was angry that in his state, there's no fault divorce. So that his wife was leaving him, that there was supposedly no abuse or anything. Pero I guess he's like, he literally said something along the lines que, I guess I picked wrong. Like I picked wrong porque mi mujer me dejó.
Oh, okay. So if he would have picked the right woman, she wouldn't have left him?
Yeah.
Okay. But he's not taking responsibility at all.
No.
I see. Which is most of the time.
Because the woman left him.
Yeah.
And
she must be wrong.
And his state allowed her to leave because there's no fault divorce. So he did nothing wrong and she just left him and the state let him. Yeah. Let her leave.
So it's everybody's fault.
Everybody but his.
Sounds like a narcissistic trait.
Yeah. And no, a day or two later salió... Yeah. Like, because he was talking shit, and I guess the wife didn't want him, like, talking about the divorce, like, making a public thing about it. Through her like, a journalist got a video from his ring cam at his house.
Pushing her something.
No, well, like fucking, like, demeaning her, way. Like, she wanted to go to the supermarket porque este güey no iba. I guess they only have one car. And he's like, no, you're not taking the fucking car. What if I need to go to the gym? Or what if I need to go see my parents? Or no sé qué pedo. And she's like pregnant, and then they start arguing about something about that I guess she didn't want to give his dog the medication, pero que porque I guess she thought I probably had that warning case if you're pregnant, you shouldn't handle his medication. So he's like, well, just put on some fucking gloves.
Wow.
Pero
no fault.
Yeah, but the divorce part was the part that I found funny, pues, which is this view that guys like that have, pues. Que tú estás aquí for me.
For me.
Yeah.
So if you leave, you're the problem, not me.
And this is like a big fucking dude. He has millions of followers.
And that's why a lot of people are choosing to just be single.
But I'm saying, like, we ignore them.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, like, you go tan pendejos and you ignore them.
But then the other more impressionable people will pick up on that, and that's how they continue.
All these kids that are confused,
and a lot of times... Yeah. These kids are impressionable because they don't come from homes where the parents are spending time with them to educate them and supervise what the fuck they're watching or who they're listening to. I mean, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, the way we grew up, like, no, we couldn't get away with shit. I mean, we're still fucked up. Yeah. We still have our own shit. Pero, these people that preach all this shit, they know who to target as their audience. Just like a fucking an abuser.
That's what he did too. Yeah.
They're going to select the weakest in the group. They know how to pick the predator always knows their prey.
Yeah.
Always. And then there's some that like they see certain things as a challenge. I don't know, but it's like, no, it's por eso digo, it depends on your audience, the impressionable children now that growing up without a lot of parents, dual parent homes, or parents that are young and they're still wanting to be fucking hip themselves. You know?
And they want to be their friends.
Yeah. You know, I see. I mean, there's nothing wrong with. I mean, I have friends my age that have children that are teenagers already, and it's like, you know, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's a beautiful morning. But then I'm like,
just
you know,
a regular burger.
at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm not a parent. That's not my circus. That's not my clowns. I'm able to go home and harass my doggy.
Yeah,
you know,
even if you think like, how do you approach that too? Like, even if you wanted to say something, how do
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well, I don't know if you can't. But
No, you can't, because then it's like you.
who are you to be saying shit about my child?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
You're like, you know, this is not your child. I'm going to educate them, or I'm going to treat them,
Yeah.
you know.
Mind your fucking business.
Exactly. So
yeah,
you can't.
kids.
You
Yeah.
fucking heifer. Well,
I wait.
yeah,
Fuck.
I'm
Things
just I'm
took a
turning the words.
turn.
Nah, be like, hey, bitch, shut up.
Wow.
That's why you got a baby that's fucked up. No, pero yeah, like, a veces también incluso, I'm sure, you know, it just, because of también the field that I work in, I'll sometimes be in the store and I'll see a parent with a child, and the child's having a meltdown, and right away my thoughts start kicking in, like, what is the child trying, what is the need that the child has? Why are they having a tantrum? Do they want it to that they can't have whatever? Sometimes some of those children are having sensory overload.
No
Some
shit.
children, you see the meltdown, and like I say, where I work is like, I could kind of like, oh, maybe that child is diagnosed with autism. They're having a meltdown.
Somewhere on the spectrum.
Someone on the spectrum. And very few times I've been able to make that eye contact with the parent of like, do you need me to help? And there's that look, you know, but with other parents, I'm like, no, I'm not bothering. I'm not fucking bothering.
Remember, my dad would be like,
I'm not
pinche
gonna be like,
mocoso chiqueado.
yeah, you know, there's certain people that I'm just like, no me voy a meter. Like, I'm not gonna, when it's our people, when I say my people, I say brown people, Latinos, Mexican, non-English speaking people.
Yeah, pura
Oiga,
razón.
señora, ¿qué pasa? Ay, es que este niño no, está bien, no se preocupe, hombre, no, like, you know. Very few times it's happened because you do that, but other times you can't say shit. I'm like, that kid too. Yeah. I went to the doctor the day I was getting my prescription. There was a lady in front of me with her kid. That kid was jumping all over the place, and all she kept saying, "Stop jumping! I'm not gonna take you to the store if you don't stop jumping." She didn't do shit. And I was like, man. And then he kept throwing little carritos, and they kept hitting me. She's like, "You're hitting her," and I'm just like, "Bitch, I'm gonna hit you if you don't fucking stop it." But
Shit, le salió the morning, Noelia.
yeah, but I was just like,
Yeah, pero es que like you said, con kids, pues.
yeah,
Está cabrón.
It is, and I always remind myself, like, Noelia, you get to go home.
Yeah, you don't gotta deal
Fucking
with this
chill
shit.
out, smoke out.
Pero
talk
también,
shit.
like, we
Watch
talk,
Revenge of the Nerds.
Watch fucking Jerry Springer reruns.
because I say this a lot, pero especially like in this country, que we're very like self-centered, and it's just getting worse and worse. Like,
Because when you want to be part of a community, everybody says, mind your fucking business.
no, but I'm saying it just. Ponle even like with the politic things, you can't even have those discussions anymore porque everybody right away puts up the fucking walls. And then, oh, well, here's a good example también que salió this week, and I saw little fucking noticias about too. There was another plane, pues, ya ves que fucking they always have to fucking divert the planes because fucking someone has some kind of fucking tantrum. Not even a baby, an adult.
Is it the guy?
Yeah.
The black guy?
Oh, yeah, the one with the baby. Where fucking, yeah. That they,
Sir, you're yelling. The baby's yelling too.
where the baby was fucking crying or whatever.
to me.
Yeah,
Oh, that was hilarious.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" We're like, "What?" Yeah, the baby. He literally says that way, like, and you're like, "No fucking mames,
Yeah.
güey. No
Yeah.
mames." That's what I'm saying. Like that, the little everybody's little world. They only exist in their little bubble now. It's a very American thing.
Yeah. Because it's a very American thing to also fucking carry guns and knives and just fucking stab everybody and then get off.
Well, my guns. You're not taking my guns.
Yeah.
And then okay, you feel the same way. Okay, entonces
Yeah.
we're gonna.
I saw the video. I was laughing because pinche viejo ridículo. But then the other part of me was like, what if he's on the spectrum? And then not to make an excuse for people that are diagnosed with autism or ADHD or any developmental it's not an excuse.
Yeah.
But you know, part of someone with a diagnosis of autism, part of them is not being able to control those sensory issues. And maybe they are trying to control it, but it just gets worse and worse. And unfortunately, crying children for 40 minutes, it's a sensory overload for some people. I would have been, pero obviously, you know, like put your headphones on and shut the fuck up. You know, I mean, the baby, if it's a baby, them crying, is there a way of communicating that they're tired? That they're also frustrated? That they're also...
But they're in an altitude, maybe the pressure.
Exactly. No, but I think it was stopped.
It was
It had been stopped for 40 minutes.
Oh, el avión?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
so that's why he's like, we're in this fucking chamber. It was hilarious.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's this week's example,
Yeah.
pues. And I'm sure this week there's another fucking 100
Yeah.
examples. But you hear all the fucking Karens, all the fucking, ¿qué les dicen los cabrones?
Kens or Clarks or...
Clarks, I don't know, whatever you want
Like Chads.
The Chads. I'm saying that every week where you can find fucking 100 stories of fucking someone they had to fucking divert the plane because they had a problem with the crackers or some shit.
Or somebody wanted to... The last one that I saw too was this person wanted to sit in la seat de la stewardess. He didn't want to have his regular seat. He wanted to sit where they sat. And they were like, what the fuck, dude? And it's all the sense of entitlement, too. Just like, the rules don't apply to me.
There's one that they sent us, I don't know, to the shuffle or they sent it to me, where there's a big guy by the window. There's a little kid. And
I love that one.
And then they're like coming down and I'm like, oh, mommy, look, the lights. And then she tells the man, like, excuse me, sir, is it possible to switch seats so that my daughter's never seen it? They're like, no. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not,
He's like, I'm not, she needs to learn.
Yeah, that she can't have
everything she wants.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Oh my God, you selfish. Because like, he just goes back and
because when I saw that video, I was like, what if he also calms down by being able to see? Nobody's asking him.
Yeah. And he's not asking somebody to switch with them or anything.
I've been in those situations where they've tried to switch him. I'm like, no. I paid for my seat. Oh, pero es que nos queremos sentar juntos. No.
I always look at what seat they got.
No.
I'm not like, is the middle one?
I've switched.
Challenge.
No, I have. No. I was, you know why I didn't switch and I didn't give a fuck either? Because it was like, I asked for this seat way ahead of time and it was the window, if we fall, you save everybody.
Oh, the wing.
Yeah, it was the wing.
Oh, yeah,
the
it's
emergency
spacious. Oh, yeah, I'm not giving that up.
Yeah, es plan con maña.
I'm not giving that up. I always go for those.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if you get something like that, pues,
so it was that situation. Por eso digo, the situations that I talk about that I've been in are not situations I'm just being a fucking asshole to be an asshole.
No.
It's just unfair. Like, wait, I paid for my seat months ago. And I wanted this seat specifically, whatever. And then because you want your fucking kid to sit with you no, I'm not moving. Es que queremos ir juntos. I'm like, okay, yo también quería a mi mamá aquí, pero no pudo estar.
Está ahí atrás en la cola del avión por el baño.
Estaba la manda la chingada.
Anytime I've been asked to move like that, I've moved.
No, not me.
I'm a parent, so I know I would want to be with my kid, and I've done it.
No, this was a fucking 14-year-old. This was a 14-year-old child. It was not a baby.
I still would have said yes, but because same thing. Like the time that had happened to us, just the one time, the stewardess went and fucking like asked whatever, and they were like, oh yeah, no pedo, type of shit, and they just fucking swapped.
Yeah.
No.
So I mean, I've been on both ends of it.
Not that one. No, you're not moving me from the wing.
Yeah, but I'm saying from my point of view, pues, I might be in that. I can literally be in that situation.
No,
pues.
pero yo también digo, me toco cuando digo, okay, it's a little. If it's a family, like two parents, two little kids, like. Okay, sí me toco el corazón, pero cuando es un pinche pelele de 15 años, ahí todo. No, you get the fuck out of here. I'm not switching my seat just because you guys want to have family time. You had vacation already together. I'm not doing it.
No. I'm not going to force anybody.
I have switched, like, hey, the middle seat or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah, I guess. I don't care. But I'm like, if I'm going to sit in the middle, I'm going to kick both. Fucking armrest.
Yeah.
We got to figure it out. We got to come to
Put
an
it in
agreement.
the contract.
There has to be an agreement, Porque también en los planes, men be fucking acting like they own the seat. Fucking mansplaining and shit. Like, hey, what the fuck,
I could only guess.
Yeah, like I
Tu hermano aquí.
Is like,
that's why I get the aisle.
Yeah, and
I got medium husky legs, bro. I can't.
I have medium husky legs.
No tengo patas flacas.
I've had to.
Tiene huevos de toro.
I've had to become comfortable with saying shit out loud. Like, sir, do you see this shit? It's not comfortable. You want me to move? I'm not talking about. They didn't look at what you're working with, sir. Thunder thighs on the smallest fucking seat. What you want me to do? I gotta breathe.
My thighs need to breathe.
Por eso digo, yeah, there's a certain things que sí. Por eso le digo a mi mom, like, I'm not trying to start shit, mom, but if I see something, I'm gonna say it. And if I get smacked, I'm like, I don't know, then we'll figure it out.
We're both getting kicked out of this plane.
This plane's getting diverted right
I go
fucking
down.
now.
We all go down. ¿Cómo dice? Well, something. Well, ways to die. No, fuck that
Oh,
shit.
shit. Pues ya nos pasamos, ¿no?
I can't.
See, wait,
Oh,
we're
yeah, a little bit.
fucking. We spent like an hour clowning you on that three-way call.
I know. To
That
get
was-
to
that
the
was-
story that wasn't even as.
That was a good three-way.
Yeah.
Ay, güey.
Pobrecito.
No, ¿cuál?
Este güey
Yo
va a
me la
poner
pasé
one of those
toda madre.
pineapples in his troca or whatever.
He's trying to get a lady included. Hey, they got on a steps. Let me go see what I'm going to do with her.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? This is not going to end well.
Just,
me está dando ideas.
it's because the way I picture, imagine the whole situation going on, like literally like, hey guys, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you know what? Hold on. Like a little skit y luego regresa como que nada y acá los dos like, hey, where'd he go, dude?
So,
Esperándolo.
Yeah.
What's up, Mazapan Dave? Nothing,
Like those
Mr.
Zoom calls
Jerky.
like those Zoom fucking conference calls that haven't started and everybody's just there like,
So how's the weather over there?
Hey guys. So,
Ay, ¿sabe qué, señor? No,
Did you see the guy on the plane?
Yo que está, no, es que no está, no, yo buena conciencia no puedo. Es que todo depende de que lado más que la iguana.
Sí,
Usted sabe.
Ramón.
You know, back
hey,
and forth.
do you take that gordito shirt to your job?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
To your job.
To your job?
No. No, this is a casual, like, you know,
Casual time.
going out. Like,
Casual
you know.
going out to dinner, you know,
Yeah.
con las mijas y las honeys, you know.
Now, if I go to buffet, I'm definitely wearing this shit.
Buffet.
Gordito. I'm like, hey, no false advert. They're like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Ahí viene este cabrón.
Hey, do you have like for example, like I was saying earlier, like Esteban's probably you and Esteban are the only two dudes or only people in general that like I'm okay like if you clown me on my weight. Well, I'm like, all right. But Esteban no means like gordis, do whatever. But do you get annoyed when other people feel they could clown on you on your weight?
Yeah, if they don't know me, yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know, like, Fernie won't do it, but sometimes he does it, but not like, you know, descarado. He's good. No es descarado, no ve ese pinche marrano, pinche gordo. No,
Huele a carnitas.
No.
Acá
My
mi
cousin-
amigo, acá, you know, he does little things like, I don't mind.
My cousin used to make fun of me too, güey, que with the fucking indirectas, güey, he's like, no mames, güey, lo que te dijo este güey te va a pegar en 15 minutos.
Yeah.
So yeah, my bad. Dale, güey.
Yeah, so no, but when I have random strangers,
Yeah.
I that I don't know, we don't have a,
Yeah.
it's just like, I just like look sideways, like, what the fuck? Like,
Ay, güey.
Pero tampoco me lo voy a poner. Now, sometimes I do answer indirectas, or I do the Mexican
Don't you just love
proverbs.
it?
Yeah.
When they think they're gonna come at you, you're like, okay, all right, and then you come double bam.
No, but
Ay, güey.
sometimes I don't even reply right away, or sometimes I just let it build,
Yeah.
let it build, and then when I get a chance, wow,
When it comes to him,
yeah, you know, and that's the thing. It's like, yeah, the thing is, I don't mind joking, but like
But then there's a sense of maliciousness.
yeah,
and
like they
mad-
just want to, like, you know, like, okay,
Let me
like,
just fake make fun
all
of them.
right, okay,
yeah,
fine.
I mean, yeah, okay.
But you know,
It's because I was gonna say some people pues aren't like no, I don't know if the word's like not funny enough or they can't construct something a little more creative pues and then to
yeah,
go the
they just
fat
come
route.
out like right away fat, you know, like, or
Some
you're
kind
old,
of fat joke
or you're fat, or you're old, or you're like fucking pinche ruco, or like,
so I mean so normally I don't take
all right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take offense porque I'm like pues, that's like a lazy joke.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's why I let those go, but I'm all like, in the back of my mind, like, all right, me quieres agarrar de tu cochinito, me quieres agarrar de
Yeah, no, yeah.
like your little, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll let it go. But when they, no, I won't say fuck up, but when they drop their guard or they're not expecting it, like, that's when I come in, and then they're like, whoa,
No, you didn't have to get all serio.
Ah, like, what
pinche
the
Don
fuck?
Ramón, no te molestes.
No, no te gustó.
Puta,
Yeah.
no, pues qué feo se lleva.
Yeah.
Oh, ahora sí te duele. Ahora sí te molesta. Ahora sí ya tienes un problema. Oh, qué bien.
Yeah.
You know?
And those with the lazy jokes usually are the ones that can't take it too.
Yeah, those are the ones that, you know, they joking, but when you get them, it's like, oh,
some personal shit,
and
like-
then, yeah, or no, not only that, but like, you know, like, you find sometimes insecurities, and that's you.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what
Es
they do, too.
el gancho al
Te
hígado,
molesta.
you
Go
know?
Mortal Kombat on there.
Como al pobre from the fight, el gancho que le dieron.
Yeah.
Chiganchote. Ay.
Yeah, fucking.
No, yeah, I agree with that. The whole like when you're like the fat jokes and the old jokes and stuff like that's not even funny anymore. It's like that's all you got.
It's going different. It's a lazy joke.
That's all you got.
It's a lazy. There's not much.
Yeah, there's
All
no
right,
thought.
daddy abandonment issues. All right, your dick can't get bigger.
El no se me para.
No se me para. Like I could lose the weight, but I don't know we can gain shit on them. All right, but you want to call me a fat bitch and insult me? Don't confuse me with your ex-wife. Go be a better daddy. You know, shit like that.
Wow.
Por eso digo, like,
Go get therapy.
I know, like, all right, you want to throw those jokes? You didn't hurt me. Like, well, you're an angry bitch. Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, I mean, something new.
Give me something that's actually gonna offend me.
Yeah.
Well, your dad's crazy. I know that too.
Yeah.
You know, but
and you only know that because I told you.
yeah, but I know my dad.
Yeah. So it's like when the shit like that. Sometimes I just like at some point I would just like ignore it.
Yeah.
Like whatever. I don't even reply. I don't even do anything.
Si
I
te
don't.
molestas what you're saying.
No, it's because
What you say?
It's always no. It is.
it's annoying.
It's annoying.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
No, es que me molesten. I'm not losing sleep over it. It's just like. Fuck,
Well, sometimes I'll lose sleep over it because I'll be like, fuck, I could have said this shit.
I missed my chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't give them way. I don't give them. No les doy.
No les doy way.
No les doy.
Leeway. You don't go.
Yeah,
into
I don't reply or I don't go to it because then it feels like it's gonna go back and forth.
Yeah.
At some point, I would answer like cuando me aventaban like especially now because of the shuffle, like some people would come out with like los albures and then I would reply to it and they come back and then I keep going and at some point I'm like, all right, where's this gonna lead at?
Yeah.
You
Ya se
know?
me están acabando.
No, it's just like where's this gonna lead at? It's like, and then you can start seeing them that they're getting more personal, and I'm all like, all right, I'm stopping right here.
Yeah.
I'm stopping. I'm just not gonna continue, and I stop replying to it. Like, and I'll just give them a like, yeah. Dándole a entender, like, okay, you win. Like, yeah, no hay pedo. So sometimes, yeah, I just, for the most part, I know there's a lot that they come at me. Okay, pinche Ramon esto que el otro, like, whatever. I just like. Yeah, I'll tell Fernie. I'm like, fucking this shit, man. This fucking que la chingada. But I don't reply to it because it's just like they. And one thing I learned to understand is that they think because they listen to us, they'll listen to you, they listen to Fernie, me, or Esteban. They think that they have that banter that we have within each other. So yeah, it's easy because you're listening to them like, oh my God, it's like they know us, and they like sometimes they have that.
But
like,
you don't.
and when it comes down to it, it's like.
We just lost like 5 listeners.
Nah. The only 5 listeners? No, it's okay. Come on.
No, but
Well, de 10 está cabrón.
but then at some point I just like I just brush it off. I'm like whatever.
Yeah.
But I do like like the three of us we talk about it like, hey, did you see this shit? Like, yeah, did you see this shit? Like, yeah, it's whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm sure you've gotten you get good replies every time you come on. The fucking people love you.
Nah, thank you. No, I mean, es que pues yo no, I mean, if they come at me with some shit, I told them one time, like, hey, dude, this guy hit me up. Nah, no le ask us. I'm like, fuck, man, I really want to talk shit.
But
But it's just learning to, it is what it is. You're in a platform where you're putting yourself
Yep.
for that, pero
Yep.
that's always my question, like, how do you, porque a mí también, like, people, like, especially family, like, that was always a running joke, the wedding is like, shut the fuck up, your husband cheats on you, you don't even know who your fucking kids' dads are.
Shit.
Your daughter had like 3 abortions. You know that?
Ay, mija. Oh, the other one was like, ay, mijo, no vas a tener hijos. I'm like, well,
Yeah, that one.
I'm like, no, I mean, no, because, no, pero no sabes tus padres quieren ser abuelos. Y que, yeah, pero ¿para qué le voy a dar hijos regados?
Yeah.
O nietos regados, les dije. And I was like, throwing it to like, hey, my
Yeah.
cousin has like fucking.
Like 12 kids. and
Or
shit.
3 different dads or 3 different moms or like, so then they're like, oh, and then they give you that look like, oh, yo nomás decía. Oh, like, oh, so now I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
So
Or like,
I stopped doing that.
Mija, ¿por qué no tienes hijos? Porque no me gusta hacer nada, tía. Me gusta levantarme tarde, rascarme las nalgas, viajar sin preocupación. Me gusta vivir la vida de puta. No te creo.
No sé si sabe, tía, pero ahora hay unas pastillitas.
O sea, no, es que no me gusta la responsabilidad, tía.
Ya.
Ay,
Pues
mijo, ¿y cuándo vas a tener?
no
pues
te-
ya ve, agüita de coco, tía.
no quieres compañía, no quieres quedar sola. I'm like, pues ahí hay perros, hombre. I'll adopt them. Like, but it's like now as an adult, it's like a lot of it is maybe their own projections. Like, bitch, shut up. Like, worry about your own shit. Worry about buying your fucking casket and stuff. Leave me alone. Because
Wow. Damn, these jokes are getting fucking
It's
Gachos.
not. Por eso digo, don't joke if you can't take it either, because my joke is going to be actually based on truth. And then
O
when
no
you're...
avienten indirectas.
And, no, yo no viento indirectas.
No, like, you know.
Oh, yeah. No vientes directas because yo voy a ser directa.
Yeah.
But you're not going to like it. I'm not going to be all like snappy, but I'm going to say like, oh, yeah, well, your daughter had 5 abortions. Oh, you didn't know.
Wow.
Ay, tía, que se me salió.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué te he dicho de esta lengua
Ay,
mía?
tío, tía, no era la hija de usted, es la de la otra. Oh, my God. Dios mío, te dije que me taparan la boca.
Oh my God, güey.
But, you know, shit like that.
Esta honestidad, ¿cómo me falla?
Qué franca es tu hija. No, se llama Lisette.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Bueno, pues.
Oh, but ya que I brought up the gancho de hígado, fucking... I don't know if you guys noticed, pero pinche raza también en the pinche boxing match que pasó.
Oh,
Al pobre chiquillo, fuck, pinche raza.
So there was a fight last weekend, right?
A boxing match?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
boxing
Oh, okay.
A pinche Mexican-American kid, a no sabo kid, pretty much.
Yeah.
That people already talked shit about porque es a no sabo kid.
¿Cómo se llama?
Then he lost. They talk more shit because he he didn't represent the raza because he lost.
Why are we always hating on
That's what I'm- that's what I-
hold on.
But that's what I was getting to. Que we're always fucking... You know, there's always fucking ¿cómo te digo? The raza que da Contreras que, pinche, no le voy por... El otro es a better boxer.
Es pura mafia.
No, pero yo también le iba the kid because he's Mexican-American, güey. Y eso que también... All the pros or anybody that did fucking throw out their predictions, like, that know what they're talking about, said the other guy was going to win. So the other guy... Because I'm less than... Como el compa Alfred calls us casual fans, I think I'm less than casual fan for boxing now. Pero... Anybody knew what they're talking about, said the other guy's going to win. Yo todavía le iba al chiquillo because he's Mexican-American, right? Pero people hate on him porque es a no sabo kid, right? Que no habla español, but he fucking tries to represent the raza. Then he loses and then he talks shit, ¿ves? Hasta perdió, güey, and he didn't get up like a true Mexican fighter, güey.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't a warrior. And I'm like, dude, nomás dale un pinche aplauso, fucking...
Yeah.
He's on a fucking pay-per-view making millions and
Se vendió.
he's still rapping y la chinga.
Se vendió.
Whoa. So
heard-
también, okay. So I have something for that too, because when we were watching it, I made this comment too. When we were watching, I go, if this was 1995 and we're watching that fight and they didn't have all those different angles that they have now, we totally would have been like, se vendió.
Se vendió.
And somehow they're saying that now either. All these motherfuckers que say que se vendió, que look, he fucking stood up right after the fucking unfinished count, no sé qué pedo, don't know what a fucking gancho al hígado is, güey. They don't know fucking anything, but they just know que ay, fucking he took a knee. What the fuck is that
Because
shit?
of shit that they just hear. It's not even probably people that are...
Pero okay, so like in like I was saying, like in 95, pues if this pelea, we would have had like 2 angles, and the first, when they're showing the replay with it, like the first 2-3 angles que enseñan, it even looks like when he punches them, como que like the punch hits, but kind of diverts, way like como que rebota, right? But on the last angle that they have, you can see fucking where que le da chingón, way, like bloop, like you see his whole fucking his rib go up and everything, way. Like el gancho al hígado was like perfect, way. It was like a perfect gancho al hígado, way. And when you do that, way, your fucking body shuts down, way. Like exactly how the dude fucking collapsed. It took him a few seconds, like estaba parado, and then all of a sudden you just fucking collapse. That's what happens with the gancho al hígado, way. Like you fucking you feel like you can't breathe, way. Like,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what the kid said too after in the 3. He goes, I couldn't stand up. I couldn't breathe.
And people were like, no, se paró.
No, se vendió.
Pinche mafia.
Pinche vato. He's not a Mexican warrior. Dude, a que te den un pinche gancho al hígado así, a ver si te paras, cabrón.
Yeah. And I saw that, and then right away, yeah, because I was looking at the comments and everything, and I'm like, whatever. But then there was more controversy that his fucking trainers fucking abandoned him, that De La Hoya abandoned him.
There was a lot of shit también, and then the weight and the... I mean, you can argue a lot of things, pues.
There was a lot of shit.
Pero que my point was que the raza always fucking...
We're the first one to crucify.
Yeah, we're fucking crucifying him before, we're crucifying him after.
But we're crucifying no matter what.
Wait, and once I was watching the match, you can tell que the other guy was a better boxer. Way. Like he's more skilled. Pues at some point, fucking we're making jokes que he only has to knock him out now porque the Mexican American kid was like so down, like even us, you can tell was down, like he was down in points. El primer punch que le dio el otro güey in the second round fucking shut him down, güey. Like he was scared of him for like
The rest of the fucking fight.
güey, le pegó machín in the second round, and cuando se puso bravo, the Mexican American kid se puso bravo, el otro güey found this little fucking angle, le puso un buen chingazo. After that, calmadito, de lejitos, güey, le tuvo miedo. Like, he felt the punch. So you can tell the other guy was better, güey. Pero people still give him, like, raza and raza shit, güey. And I'm like, no mames, güey.
Yeah.
Kind of like we were talking about before, pinche. We're a bunch of haters, güey.
Yeah, even us aquí también, we talk shit. We joke around and we talk shit.
Yeah.
So we're no different. We're not making any difference.
No, we are. We're educating some way.
Yeah, but no, I don't watch boxing. I don't watch sports anymore. And the whole thing is, I'm not too familiar with the fighters. I don't know what their rank is. I don't know what their style is. I don't know where they even stand at. And everybody's like, oh man, this fight, que la chingada. I'm like, yes, I heard about it. And then later on, you see their replay, and I was watching it, y sí miré que el moreno boxer le dio el putazo, como dice Fernie, you know, he kept going, and then he hit the knee, and I'm like, ooh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta fucking hurt.
It was a perfect gancho al hígado.
Yeah, that's gotta fucking
Perfect
hurt.
gancho al hígado, güey.
Yeah.
And then that literally shuts you down. It'll shut you down. Pero, I mean, my point wasn't, it wasn't just a boxing match. It was the response, pues. And it's kind of sad, way.
Yeah.
Así
It's kind of
somos.
sad.
We beat them when they're already down.
Yeah. We beat them when they're going up, and we beat them when they fall down.
Yeah.
So but you can't win.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do?
Está cabrón, güey. That was kind of my point. Not too much to explain the boxing
match.
match.
Change
pero-
that too. Could change that narrative.
pero-
It's just gonna take a long time.
Órale, pues.
Yeah.
I gotta go shopping, man.
Vámonos.
Get my groceries.
All right, then, pues, raza.
Get my oat milk.
So, thank you for joining us in With Your Narrows, Noelia.
Hey, y a todo esto, ¿dónde está el Esteban?
Esteban anda.
Oh, yeah, by the way, we got Noelia today.
Yeah, there we go. What the fuck? I'm like, ¿qué pasó con mi Esteban? But he's traveling, no, anda.
No sé dónde anda.
Okay.
You know, he has some things that he told us in the middle of the week or sometime in the week, and I'm like, oh, no problem. I'll reach out to Noelia if she's busy or not. And that's when I hit you up, and you're like, yeah, I'll do it.
Y luego en la mañana, I'm going.
It's only 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, vámonos.
Bueno, pues, raza.
Bye.
No, but hold on. I gotta do the fucking. Jesus Christ. You never listen to the show, do you?
I do, pero pues by this time I check out.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's-
okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
checked
so
out too.
Raza, don't forget. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Thank you for supporting our sponsors, and thank you for supporting the Patreon. You know, we can still need the help. We still need to keep the lights. Well, what lights? We're just stealing lights now. So help us get a place. Help us so that we could have a home and not be jumping from abandoned warehouses to stores and now in the fucking public.
The Foster Podcast.
Yeah. You know, so se agradece el apoyo. Thank you very much to the people that have bought shirts, that supported our sponsors y todo.
Oh, yeah, and pinche, we might have something coming for you this fucking month too. And the Fridays, we might be dropping some new stuff.
Yeah.
I bet if it works out.
See if it works out. And with that, you know, your reviews, your shares, your likes, your word of mouth to other people helps out a lot. People tend to enjoy us or hate us. So whatever it is, se agradece.
Go check out the sponsors, Manscaped,
Manscaped,
House of Chingazos.
and Istanza help us out.
Istanza Coffee.
Yeah. So
All the links are in the bio.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Y con eso, anything, you don't have anything coming up?
I think from what I know, Maria Sanchez, Groovy M is going to be at the LA County Fair
On May
5th.
Okay.
Y luego, for those that haven't checked out the Mind Buzz podcast, check out Pinche Michi.
Oh, yeah, you made an appearance on that.
Yeah, I was just sitting there to support her. That's my homegirl. Se pone nerviosa la güey, muy nerviosa.
Yeah.
Yo
So you were
estuve
at the
para-
Mind Buzz, you've been at the Fellas.
The fellas.
She's everywhere.
That's the
Till's
Fellas.
trying to get that fucking gangbang going with the fellas.
What the
way.
fuck?
No, I'm not going to be part of it. I'm just trying to get a gangbang going, you know?
Whoa. ¿Sabes qué? Córtale.
I don't know where this is going,
No te
but
creas, no te creas.
I mean, Jericho was part of a three-way, so...
Aquí.
I know, güey.
Pues ya
Los
vas a ver.
ballesteros tienen fama.
No te
Yeah.
creas. No, yeah. I mean, yeah, just with the fellas and you guys. Pero mine was I went there to support Michi.
You could also hear Noelia on the Chicano-ish intros and outro song.
Oh, yeah.
She makes an appearance.
Yeah.
on it.
Sole, pues.
All right. So con eso, un chingo de gracias. Y vámonos que aquí espantan y también viene ahorita la poli y nos va a correr.
Oh, shit.
Güey,
I gotta get my
Parks and
oatmeal.
Rec.
All right. Bye. Al ratos with that, eh?